Keeping well. Tell you what, after this last week, it's nice to be back trackside. You see, I think the next week is going to be hugely concentrating on the trains as well, so I hope everyone is keeping well. Anyway, you can probably guess what today is going to be more of. But for us, I actually quite enjoy it. I'm probably a bit weird in that, but I do actually enjoy a bit of ballasting, to be honest. And it seems everyone seems to like the difference of being trackside as such as well. Simon, very good evening, lovely. You keeping okay? And RB Rail Richard, am I right? Is it Richard? This is where I stuff up and go, no. Hope you're keeping well. Anyway, buddy, Trevor Veail. Hi, darling. Trevor, have you got it that we saw you? Remember, for some reason, it's not notifying us here on YouTube when people sign up. And coincidentally, you and MoneyBrook Junction signed up the same day. However, because they did it on the live, it came up, but we don't seem to get notifications when it's not. So I just want to apologise, lovely, so much for missing you on that. Because obviously we'd like to thank you, you know, in front of everyone as well as yourself for your support in that. So I am so sorry it's been delayed. I did do a short, but I don't know if you would have seen it. Ah, you saw the short video, brilliant. As I said, I wasn't sure because I know not everybody sees it. So as long as you saw, but I am terribly sorry. Hey sis, you okay? Hot Dog Andy, hey buddy. Pete, I'm guessing you might be in and out depending on your internet, buddy. SP9809, good evening, buddy. Timber, very good evening, mate. I've put my list down, so I'm without a list at the minute. I tidied up and came back and yeah, still not fully there. I do need to make a new list, so. Sean, hey buddy, you okay? Oh, Gerald, that's it. I couldn't remember. But yes, hopefully this week we will get back to normal with videos as well. As I said, this week we are going to try and concentrate on the layout, not just because of YouTube and things, but for ourselves. We just want to be back to it. We have missed it, so yeah, just a short one. Not a problem, Pete. It's appreciated you hopping on. As anybody, it never bothers us. You know how short, how long, it's always appreciated. Anyway, Bachman Obsessed. Mikey, hey buddy, you okay? Brian, hey buds. Sean, I'm good, thanks buddy. I'm glad to be back behind the lens. Oh God, the Welsh. I need Rob. Paul, is it Paulie Drake? So this is why I don't do the Welsh. Good evening all. Not new here, but first time speaking. Love this channel and what gets done. Although I do think Grace gets picked on a bit. Thank you, buddy. Do you have a name? I'm sure Rob will tell me the proper pronunciation after. I'm useless. But if you have a name that you want to share with as well, I will get that down on the list. Ian Mellon, hiya buddy. Mum and Sons, Tammy and Ray. Hey guys. Hope you're okay. I don't know if Rob's told you it has arrived. That's all I'll say on that because that will come later. But I just wanted to say that in case. I do have questions for you guys, your opinions. Yep, Paul E. Drake. Oh, I thought Dragon. I kind of I guess that one. I'm quite impressed with myself then, but Maverick. It's very nice to have you chatting. As I said, I know we do have a lot of people that don't chat, but it is always nice if people, you know, just introduce and then we get to say hello and appreciation that we know that you're there kind of thing. So, liked Rob's sunlight picture. Oh, yes, the picture that was something else, you mean? I kind of said funny with him, actually. This event we've been working at, we actually got thanked by the photographers for what we did and got some photos together. And I posted them. Rob then went and posted that, and I kind of said to him, so there's me posting Soppy and there's you posting a photo of something else. So I don't think I've missed anyone. If I have, please speak up or forever hold your peace. We'll be listening while continuing to build this castle. Not a problem, Tammy Assel. As I said, I know again there are people here as well who listen and while they're pottering about in their own layout and things. But like they've put, it's handy to know. So if there is any other comments for them or questions, I just have to say their names so they know, oh, I'll have a quick look at the comments. So if anybody else is doing that and, you wonder if people are getting back to you so you don't miss it, let me know and I can shout it out for you as well. Paulie Drake, just wrapping up work for today, so listening in while sorting out emails and other. I'm behaving when I'm on lives, you see. I say that word normally. It's not that I'm offended, so please don't worry about that. I'm just behaving, Maverick, which is unusual for me, I know. No, not allowed tonight and will be tomorrow though. Oh, nice one. As I said, our week is planning to actually get on the layout ourselves because it's looking, I'm a bit annoyed really. We've not made much progress. I know life's been mad, but we have a Welshie.
I don't care.
You're watching my birds.
It's getting a bit concerning. Some of our older viewers. Evening, everybody. Hope everybody's well.
Paulie Drag. Maverick.
Puss.
Puff.
Not Paul. Puss. Like standby Puss.
See, I told you you'd get it. But he's Maverick anyway. He's been watching, but he's never commented. So he's commented tonight.
Oh, Christ, yeah. Yeah, for us older viewers here, anybody seen Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds? Well, it's happening outside the shed.
You could take my phone and show him.
No, it's all right. There's got to be about 100 birds out here.
On the lines, yeah, it's a bit... Hold on, who's saying about not... Grace, why have I not got a spanner? That's mean. Sean, I thought you had one.
Sean?
Yeah.
Buckley?
Yeah. Didn't you do it on the last one?
I could have sworn I did.
Well, have a look at that, buddy.
I'll fix it. It's not an issue.
I said I can't on me.
I'll get him a very special spanner.
I thought you were starting to talk Welsh there again.
Get him a very special spanner, I'll get him a pink fluffy spanner.
Rubbish. Maverick, I get that. You swear away, buddy. I just have to behave because they can...
Oh, do you tell Tammy we received?
Yes, but I've said that's all I'm saying on it. I would die with a thought of all those birds.
Well, Tammy will know what I mean. She's on the right side of the pond for the film.
A few people are saying good evening to you as well.
Yep, evening all. Andy, Brian, Bachman and everybody.
Oh, there's a story. I'm English from Notts, but lived in Wrexham for 16 years with my family. Used to fire on the Llangollen Railway. Oh, well, isn't it Llangollen? If I'm saying it properly. Railway, but back in the East Midlands now. Oh, brilliant. Well, it's lovely to see another Welsh name for a layout.
Oh, Starlings.
What is it Simon said? You might have to say that. Is all
I
I
can't
got.
translate what he said. I don't know what it means.
No. What's that? Backman Obsessed. What was it? I'm trying to find your name again. Mikey. Have you tried the PVA glue from B&M? I haven't, because we have a local Sturmat, so we have like a big 5 litre tub contractor's PVA for $9.99. So that's why we've not really gone there, because we've just bought in bulk, I suppose, and it's actually really good.
They must be able to hear this.
Why? There's not more.
No, there's about 100 there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, he said something else. Rob Yachida. I know that one.
Down.
Yachida. I have flights of 4 jays and 4 magpies in my back garden. Yeah, we've got a few more than that. Only DNA, English, Ireland and Scottish. Hey, Alex, as well. I didn't see it unless it's your first comment, buddy. And also, Mark Stanover.
Tell Alex, please, that I did reply by email.
Oh, okay. Alex, did you hear that, buddy?
Oh, they're starting to thin out a bit now.
Nope. Oh, my God, I'm going to have no nightmares. Oh, they're heading off. Don't worry. We get the dog out there and they'll soon disappear.
Get the air rifle.
Stephen B. Another one. Hi, Stephen. It's lovely to have you commenting, buddy. As I said, it's not against anyone if they don't comment. As I said, everyone's different. But it is always...
I'm hurt. It's me right in the feels.
I'll make you in the fields in a minute.
Threats of violence.
Heels. And he's emailed back as well. Wait, was there a reply for me?
I hope you haven't put a saucy pick in again.
Was there a reply for me?
A reply
with
for
the
you?
doggy stuff?
Doggy stuff? Dogs?
I'm guessing not. We'll sort that out after.
Nothing to do with dogs.
But,
Oh, no.
no.
No, it was unrelated.
Oh, okay. Grace. Tongue don't send them this way, please. Don't worry, I don't think they make the journey. But yes, going back to Stephen B. Good evening. I do watch your channel, but don't chat much. Looking forward to seeing more. Thank you, buddy. It's appreciated. As I said, though, it's we know there's people that watch and don't comment. It's not a problem. Some people do like to, you know,
step down from it.
remain.
Or reach over to the windmill.
Oh, I ain't reaching that. I had to get up to do it.
And one of the torches here, isn't it? Was that dead? No,
Oh yeah. So yes, it is. It's nice to know, and also people that have commented tonight. So
They just don't like talking to you.
I know they don't like talking, but Stephen B, if you've watched, then have you seen the things about like when we hit 4,000 viewers and the giveaway? Because that is the only thing. If people aren't commenting, which again we appreciate, but if you do want to be in for a chance of that giveaway when we do, even just like a comment like tonight.
Well, it's going to be more than one.
Well, no, if they've been watching for a while.
But it's continued support, isn't it?
Yes. But obviously we know then that you're a viewer for a long time rather than someone that's just hopped on to try and get the freebie, basically.
No, I can tell that.
Can you?
Oh God, yeah, that's dead easy. I can tell who's been here for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So even just one comment like tonight, so he's commented tonight that he's a silent viewer, you'll know.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's about continued support, isn't it?
Yes, but some don't like to comment. It's that. Do you know what I mean? They watch the videos, so they're not like some that'll just join. Just had my dinner and I'm now knocking back towards pear cider even. Nice. Alex, yes it was. No worries, buddy. I will take a look at that after. Right, hello all and goodbye all. Life is being tricky and I got to pay attention to other things. No problem, Alex, buddy. I will.
Yeah, we know what you get up to, mate. You have our thoughts.
And someone's being picked on.
Who?
Maverick. So stop picking on me.
Who's picking on him?
I think people, because they're saying about his name.
Maverick.
Yes. Mick
That's
Blizzard.
a cool name.
Yes, buddy. I know you've commented on a few, so you know I know some of you, as I said, don't message that often, but you do watch all our videos and also comment on the videos rather than the lives. It's just if you do
Videos and lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if someone's quiet on the lives but comment on the videos, that's fine.
That's what I mean.
If they're quiet on the videos and comment on the lives, that's fine.
But that's what I'm saying.
It
If
doesn't
you
have to be both.
no, but that's what I'm saying. If they get a few comments in now, so that we're not going to just see him as a as a newbie at the time. That's all. That's what I mean. If I'm making sense tonight, guys. So Mick and Stephen, I know you both are there. But interesting to know what you're going to do with the white plastic viaducts for ones in shot now. I've still not decided, to be honest. I'm having a thought. Let's not fall off the stool as I do this. These paving slabs that I got for £2. I don't know whether I'm going to try doing that in the inside or not, to create maybe like a brickwork. We still haven't completely decided what we're going to do with it. It's one of those, it's very hard at the moment because it's both sides, and yeah, it's still very much undecided at the moment, frustratingly. But yeah, I'm a bit of an honorary man of Kent since 2009, but I'm originally from Essex. Well, if you're from Essex, but anybody that's down that way will know what it's like. You don't call a Kent girl an Essex girl, as Rob always likes to muck around. And my mum will vouch. Hiya, mum. Yeah, so hopefully, Mark, you know what I mean when I joke about that, buddy. The Kent and Essex thing. It's like Northern and Southern Welsh. That might help people understand a bit more what I mean. It's that same kind of divide that, you know. But yes, let's try and see if we can get some more of his ballasting. Obviously, last time, where are we? There. After Rob's fix, he did... Oh, no. That's there. He did try to fix his holes after it'd already gone. And unfortunately... Hiya, baby. Sorry, I've got a very cuddly doggy. I think she's missed us after we've been away. And Judy Bum, a beautiful girl, aren't you? So, doing her usual jumping in on my live. But also she is very cuddly today, bless her heart. Cheap option will be Brickstone paper from Super Quick. Yeah, buddy, that's why I say it's kind of hard because I like the texture in things as well, and that's the one bit that's kind of getting me, is we haven't got that texture in paper. That's the annoying thing. And we've also got the windmill out, which is in it's rough place. But even noticing this, again, it's Hornby. But even this has got slight texture on the brickwork. It's not drawn. There's ever so slightly a slight texture there. And I absolutely loved it. That's, even if I can get something like that. But I do appreciate timber, like you said, even plastic things, it is going to get expensive because of such a large surface area we've got with it. And then it's also because it's only such a small kind of height in this bit. It's finding something we can cut down to fit, isn't it? So it's a very big debate at the moment. We're not quite there yet. Oh, I see what you mean, Maverick. No, it's Rob going on about people who don't comment but sit quietly watching. If I want to be a stalker, I will stalk. Yeah, I suppose so. We do have a few stalkers, I suppose. But it is nice to get to know people a little bit. By the way, my mum and her family are from Kent. Ah, whereabouts? My mum's per Essex girl, Kentish maiden, they say. Pete, you can't be from Essex, Grace, you're not blonde. Also, I know how to tell the time. That was a big one a few years ago, wasn't it, Pete? Timber plastic sheets would be better, but work out expensive for such large area, yeah. Pete, I'm from Stafford La Hope originally. Used to live about 5 minutes from the old oil refineries at Clawton. Huh. Tim, apart from Grace, has anyone been working on their layout today? Well, I've technically not started yet, but yes, a few people have been, I think. Trevor, I lived in Essex 25 years this August. Oh, okay. I know my mum and that have got friends over Essex. It's, people live where they live. It's only a little bit of banter, so I hope nobody is offended by it. It's just a bit of a joke with it all. Jerry, buddy, you okay? Stephen B, I'm just starting to build a layout in my spare room. Oh, brilliant. Are you doing N or double O gauge, buddy? So styrofoam would be great, but a lot of work, but great. Yeah, again, that's the other thing. Is it styrofoam and then cutting the brickwork? But again, is this bit, do I want this bit looking a bit more uniform? It's such a hard decision at the moment of what to do, to be honest. I've really not made my mind up. That is the frustrating bit with it. You're going to tonight. Oh, brilliant, Stephen. And you're doing both. Cool. I bought boards today for my shunting layout. Oh, yeah, Tim, you've really started working on that, haven't you? Tim, I spent about 1.5 hours tearing up part of my layout to correct mistakes. Oh, dear. Jerry, that is not good. Have you got it sorted now, buddy? That's the hopeful bit. So, yeah, Rob has hoovered some of this up to correct where he had the gaps. He did turn around and say it didn't work. So, we are just getting, hopefully, this bit ballasted again. The only thing is, I've got to redo what I did before last live. Because it was ready to glue up almost. So, in regards to the Clear Fairy liquid, Sainsbury's Aldi range all have some available. Again, I think we just use cheap and cheerful. I don't know, it's whatever we had at the time. Try Lancs versus Yorks when it comes to cricket. Yeah, see, everyone's got their, depending where you are, isn't it? SE fine cast plastic building sheets, £4 a sheet, 14 by 9. Oh, okay, might look at that. A lot of people moving. I wish I could share a picture of my room. This is one thing we said, Stephen. It's it is such a shame, isn't it, that you can't attach photos on here. If you do want to share it with us, though, the way we have kind of got around it is if you can send it to us at RGJ Trains on the email or Facebook or something, then we can show it here via like Rob's phone. So if it is something you would like to share, please feel free to share away. Something we would love to see. That's how Simon's, everybody got to see Simon's actually. He sent me emails to Rob and Rob got them up on his phone. So there are ways and means, buddy, if that's something you'd like to do. They're from Faversham. Oh, cool. I was a little bit further, just outside of Sevenoaks. That's where I grew up. But I did spend time over there growing up. Oh, Tim's done some scenery work. Ray, hiya, buddy. Good day all. Don't hate stalkers. I'm working on my layout, but watch it on the TV. But it is in another room than my computer. Hey, buddy, it's all right. As I said, I know there are several people here that watch these lives while working on their layouts. So if there is any comments for you or whatever as well, buddy, I can let people know that you are working on the layout. So at least you can hear it and go, oh, maybe I'll come and have a look back at comments. But yes, it's something about being in the train room, isn't it? When you've had a busy week and it's nice just to get back to it, isn't it? I think today for us, I was just like washing, catching up and, to be honest, a little bit sleeping as well. So hopefully this week we will be able to get lots more done. That's the plan anyway. So what we're going to do with this, because of the holy issue, don't worry, I'm not getting churchy on you guys, but because of that issue, we've managed to tape it up, but there's one or two places that we just couldn't fill in, but we've managed to kind of like hide it without any more going down the hole. So what I'm going to do is, this will be a first glue, and then once it's all dry, there's going to be 1 or 2 areas that I do return back to just to fill in. So I know you EDI viewers might go, oh, there's a gap there. Don't worry on this section, because the plan is to go back and just fill in after, because that glue should be there to support any more falling down. So that's the plan anyway. Yes, you're not having deja vu. I am having to do this bit again. Oh, Stanover's been doing a bit. Hopefully get it finished tomorrow. We'll try and get a video done. Oh, brilliant. Which may be my last. Why is it going to be your last video, buddy? And I'm so sorry, guys. I've just realised I'm totally out of view with you there as well. So I've been doing that, and you've not actually been able to see a thing that I was doing there, so I do apologise. Hopefully the camera change will sort that out. So I've been watching the Pete Waterman layout in Chester Cathedral. It looks larger than a 00. Oh, okay. We still want to try and get there. Stephen B at question mark, RGJ trains at question mark. What are you trying to say there, buddy? Sorry if I've missed something. I'll try and keep an eye out for that then. The dangers of flexi track. Yes, we've noticed flexi track's a bit interesting, isn't it? So no visit. No visit. No visit for what? I'm confused, Mum. Hey, it's the blusher brush. Just need the tweezers now, Grace. Pete, you're going to be in trouble, you know. I like my makeup brush. Not for my face. Yeah, like Tim's just asked there. Are you giving up on YouTube or giving up the hobby in general? It's a little bit disconcerting to read that, buddy. What's going on? Oh, possibly just giving up on YouTube, Tim. Definitely not giving up on the hobby. Why is that, Mark, mate? Makeup brush and tweezers are the reason the ballast look good. Thank you, Tim, for being on my side. Valley 56, good evening, buddy. You keeping all right, Chris? Well, don't close your account down. Just take a break from uploading videos. Can always come back when you feel ready. Agreed with Tim. Stephen to email a picture of my room layout, 9x9. Have you got our email, Stephen? If you don't, it is on the Z gauge video that we did. It comes up at the end of that video. So it is there. If you let me know if you sent one, I will get Rob to have a look. I'm not sure if he's currently watching upstairs at the moment or not. I can see him falling asleep, to be honest. So out there. But yes, I know people loathe the tweezers. Not that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, of course. Way too much there. No, not too much. It's that fine line with a ballast, isn't it? What you need to cover and what is too much. Yeah, we're okay, Chris. We're a little bit tired, but hoping to get back onto the layout this week. God knows we've missed it. YouTube can be a vampire if you let it. Tim said, give it a break if you need, yeah. Oh, you won't be closing your account. Brilliant, buddy. I'm sure people maybe just do updates every now and then of how it's going. So at least your current supporters can just see how it's going, maybe. You know, I know some people only do like a month or a couple of months update just on how the layout is looking. Maybe do something like that. It's really crunchy there. It's done so well the other week. It was all lined up where I needed it to be without the tweezers. That's why the board's moved again. So here is going to be interesting because we've got the edge running off. Again, we've still not decided on that, what we're going to do yet. Or how we're going to do it. But I suppose you guys know the same. Sometimes you just don't know, and then one day the light bulb hits and you're like, why didn't I think of this before? But currently we're still at a bit of a lost end with it. Haven't decided what we're doing there yet. Got a potential idea, but maybe this week we'll try it out, who knows. If the tweezers make you happy, go for it. Yeah. I don't know, it's just that. Maybe that OCD part, I don't know. Going through all my drawers, I found I have 2 canisters of ballast. I was quite pleased to see that. Yeah, it saves you getting it. A fine line between inspiration and madness. Andy, I completely agree. Maybe I will see people there to making tracks layout in Chester a week on Monday. We need to get up there, we do. That's a lovely picture of you both on Facebook. Thank you, Pete. It's definitely a favourite. So, with Effingham. Hello, lovely. Not seen you in a while. I've always loved that name. It makes me smile. Mystic, hey buddy, and Lord Alan. Although I've just realised, Alan, I'm so sorry, lovely, I have not posted that photo yet. We did have the pleasure of meeting Alan face to face in Clandid. No, well, is it Clandid or is it Colin Bay? I'm never very good on where it is exactly, but yes, I do need to upload that picture, don't I, Al? We did take one and I just kind of forgot to upload it. I think with the madness that went on at the start of the week, so that will come. I don't know, maybe we might post that photo from work as well. I don't know about that one though, because it's obviously got the work stuff on, so I don't know on that one if we can. Yes, it is lovely to see you back on here, our Lord and Saviour. Stephen Cameron, hiya buddy. Roger Windsor, enjoying the live stream while running a dead rail converter loco on test. Converted loco. Oh dear. Fingers crossed that test goes all right. Roger, have you commented before, buddy? I'm not sure I recognise your name on here. Sorry if I have. I don't have a layout to play with yet, but I am recoiling a couple of my vape atomizers. Oh, jeez. Interesting. Timber, apparently I missed you and RGJ at Colin Bay Exhibition, Alan. There we go. Just think that people are not interested anymore, Gross, and I'm now losing subs as well as views. I've got to head... It's got to my head a bit, despite me trying to not let it. It's beat me. I was there not long. Mark, at the end of the day, I know people on this live stream anyway obviously support you and will be a shame, but you have to do what you need to do for your own mental health at the end of the day. If you feel you need to step away from YouTube, buddy, then obviously you step away, please don't be a stranger. You know, I don't know if you're still going to pop onto live streams and things, or whether it's just the actual posting of videos as such. But don't be a stranger, as long as you feel up to it, buddy. And then when you feel up to it, maybe we can look at helping you get your videos when you feel up to it, buddy. Rob never let me know you were going on Saturday. Yeah, I know, that was the one thing. He said we were going, but never said the day, did he? That was not the... As soon as you said on the last live, I was like, oh, oops. I think it has just been so manic in the house and everything at the moment that it's... And that week, obviously, my folks were down and my mum and dad both had an interesting week. My dad, the day they arrived here, so I think everything was just in the air. It wasn't done deliberately anyway, Timber, because I still haven't met you. At least I know what you look like now. Sorry guys, the tweeters are back out. Can't wait for Get so I can meet Lord Al again. And in your new car. Oh, have you got a new car now? Charlie Bishop asked me tonight if I was going to get ugly. Who's ugly? Who's ugly? It's my face. Well, I knew that anyway, but I'm guessing as well, folks, Rob is not actually watching at the moment. I've not seen him commenting, so possibly he's falling asleep. Bless his heart, he was like, oh, I'll make you a cup of tea. And, I see where he's got the hole still right. So we had rain last week, but we're quite windy here today. Alright, got to leave you all now, Grace. Stay safe, everyone. Great chatting. No worries, Pete. I know you're away in your internet, so it's appreciated for popping on. Had another exam at flight school today. Passed with only 2 questions wrong. Oh, brilliant news. And Pete, the Fiat... Not Pete, sorry. Lord Al, the Fiat had to go. Oh, that's a shame. I know it's kind of been a bit of a money pit for you lately, though, so... I don't know whether that is actually, is it a good thing or not for you? But once you get a car you love, it's hard, isn't it? Get seems to be the one to me. I thought I met 20 YouTubers there the year I went. I was hoping to go this year, so I may arrange a meet up time and place. Yeah, Gets, I'm not sure if we're going to get to this year, but maybe one of these days. First time I have commented on the live stream, been watching RGJ since the Last Supper. Well, Roger, thank you very much, buddy. It is appreciated. Lovely new car, your lordship. Not exactly a roller, but it does. Grace, it has a tow bar already fitted. Oh, I don't know, we're a bit on tow bars because Rob's car doesn't have one. I think it depends on the car. Not sure on Gets myself. It's a trek for me, so thinking of just going to Worley and Stafford. May change my mind. Yeah, it seems to be the one. I think if maybe at some point we can get to one, then we will. But again, I can't even remember where it is. It's not close for us, if I remember. So maybe not this year, maybe next year. I don't know. I really don't. It could be a weekend away for us, which we never get, so. goes on here? Oh, this was almost done the last time. Is this where I get to say I told Rob so? Huge build up there, but Milton Keynes, yeah, so it's not the closest, but who knows. Morley was a bit of a flop last year. Stafford is better, Grace, and nearer. Oh, okay. You never know. I am sorry, my hair keeps getting in this as well tonight. What's with your Peugeot and Roberts Vaux? It'll be more of a Chelsea cruise. Oh, only saying what others were saying. I'm iffy about going to Get. I use a power chair and it's really difficult getting close enough to the layouts to see them. Oh, buddy, it's a shame, isn't it? When I don't know, it's very hard to. How do you make it so it's not as accessible? That's one thing I did see. At the show we went to, some of the layouts were, you know, low down, so if you were in a chair or anything you could still see it, but there were obviously some that were higher up on a platform as such, so I suppose people like yourself, if you're not in a chair, you're going to miss it. So yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I want to go to Getz, but clashes with Bluebell Railway's giant of Steam Gala. I can't really afford to do both. Plus Mark from Hemel Railway may be coming down as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pete Waterman's has said that is one we are going to try and go to, but then like last year we planned to go to the Doctor Who exhibition as well in Liverpool, and we never got there, so unfortunately it's let's see how it goes. You never know, if maybe we can organise it, that a couple of us meet up there. That could always be something. But as I said, we kind of don't really know what each day is bringing at the moment, so it's a little bit hard for us to plan much for the moment. Looking good there. I'm convinced Rob's fallen asleep, guys. He's not usually this quiet, is he? But I don't want to ping him in case he is. How is this looking? No, it's still not a very good view for you tonight, is it? Let's see. Ooh. It doesn't like that, does it? Let me know on the new view, guys. I know you can't see that bit for a minute, but I don't want to. It's one of those angles that if I move it a certain way, it won't go. So if you just bear with me for 2 seconds, you'll start to see me in my wonderful tweezers. I should get a purple set of tweezers and just call them my tweezers. But for anybody that does use them, I definitely found the thinner ones, which were Rob's, work a lot better, especially for grabbing the individual bits of ballast. Oh, meant to do that. So, yeah, I do have a few questions for you guys as well in terms of scenics. Getting a few people's opinion and an education on certain bits, actually. Captain Static, I think very much will need your expertise for some of this. So So when people are ready for that, just let me know and I will get the bits out to show you. It's just a few scenic bits I got, and I'm not sure what quite to do with certain bits of them. Oh, that flicked off completely. I believe I've become a master ballaster. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll let you know when I've fully finished it. I'm from Stafford, so it's my local show. I'm from town, I am, so it's a must for me to support. I'm from Tinsley, Brum. In the days of steam, still love the smell of smoke and steam. The punters are getting so old that the smell of BO is eclipsed by the smell of DP. Oh dear. That's why I go every 10 years. It takes me 9 years to get over the smell and bruises from the backpacks. Oh dear, quite busy then. I'll see you all at Wally in 2028. Love me DP and a hot water ball. I've actually got a hot water ball on right now. Is this Telford one still going ahead in the autumn? It was on the week after Stafford last year. Circle of Doom. Oh dear. Anybody else getting it? Anybody else, let me know. Plus you need hiking boots on mobility scooters to get from car parks to the exhibition at Wally. Plus a mortgage to pay for parking. Oh dear. Not here, Jerry Steinman's free here. Might be my end. I am doing a big download at the same time. Okay. The good captain is all ears, Grace. £16 a park. Wow. Even London's not that bad. Jeez. Wow, that's yeah, that's shocking even for me. So yeah, my per day, jeez. Yeah, that's interesting. Wasn't £16 when I went last year. Don't tell me it was more. So people's opinions and also static grasses as well. Some of the stuff we got donated was different bags of a few things, and obviously I've got a few, like some of the tufts. You can't see that. Your pocket money gone. Yeah. Oh, you are awake.
No, I'm tired.
You were asleep, weren't you?
No, it wasn't mine.
Oh, I said to him I didn't know if you were watching,
No,
so my pocket money gone. Yeah, very much and truly, Mum. That's why I've never been skint before you walk in. It's just ridiculous. Does that include lunch and a valet service? Yeah, I completely agree. Because I'm going through, I'm asking questions about the grass. You were going to ask opinions as well.
You started this?
Yes.
Why is it not wet?
Because I haven't done that bit yet. I'm just asking this before I forget. Because I will forget. So yeah, we've got these tufts, which are absolutely brilliant. But the things I'm not sure on is coming mainly the static grass. Because obviously, as we've never bought any before, I don't know sizes. I'm assuming this bag is also static grass, the way it's clumped up. But I don't know if this is just that tiny 1mm stuff. I don't know how well you can see that, if that is just for 1mm or if that is even static grass at all, or just materials they've plopped in together. So I've got that one. On our layout, I do appreciate I might have to go a bit bigger, but again, people's opinions, what kind of size you recommend for static grassing as well. But then I've also got this stuff. Again, I don't know if it is proper static grass or not, because it's got the mix of colours.
You know why, don't you?
Why?
What do people do?
Mix them up. Oh yeah, point. But I'm guessing, would this be the 4 or 6 centimetre grass?
Centimetre?
Centimetre, millimetre.
It's not real grass, you know.
Oh shit. Sorry, Mark. Which one's that? Is that... Oh, jeez.
It's probably
Where
best to
have I
do it
just
slower, isn't it?
Yeah, it probably is by the time it catches up. This for 4mm. Jesus. That's absolutely tiny.
That's because it's 4mm.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Hello.
It's like grass, but not static, more of a smokable kind. The first one, right. So we've got 4mm here.
If you remember the 60s, you weren't there, man.
Yeah. And then, does that mean if... Oh, we've got, I'm saying 2mm. So between 2 and 4.
I've got to ask her, why bother about that when we're not near it yet?
Because I need little bits for my areas.
Yes, but not yet, you don't.
Well, what am I doing then?
Well, you're not ballasting at the moment, are you?
No, but I mean for our videos. Because I'm not going to ballast in my videos, am I?
There's loads more to do before we get anywhere near grassing. Hills,
Yeah.
they're going to be completed before we start grassing.
Yes, but also like these little bits for that.
For what?
It's the grass bits around there.
Yeah,
And then
hills
what
need
about
to
my
be, hills
shelter
need to
area?
be completed first.
Yeah.
So we're nowhere near
But I'm
grassing.
just asking it so I know.
We're nowhere near grassing.
Second looks about 7mm or 8. Jesus. I was just Rob all 13 months of it. Rob's in charge. Yeah, you would be, Mum. London is worse, Grace. I'm a plumber. 12 quid ULZ add-on congestion charge and 8 quid 2 hours max. Wow.
And that's just been expanded.
Yeah. Just looked it up. NEC parking is £12.95 per day, including a £5 discount for advanced bookings. £17.95 on a day, Jesus. So, stuff in your left hand is huge. Yeah, I know it is. So that's that anyway. But then you've got like these scatters. So like they're very thin. Is this what you put on before? So like when you've painted it, do you mix this in with the paints? This stuff, I've got so many colours of this kind of like, it's not scatter, it's, I don't know what it is actually. It's, I've got a few different ones with like yellow, pink in it. But it's, I can't think, what consistency would you say this is, Rob?
Hills.
Yeah, but this stuff might go into the paint.
I'm not worried. I'm not that far ahead.
But paint's coming, so.
Not before the hills are finished.
Marijuana on live stream. Oh dear. I've mixed brands before, Grace, and it didn't seem to work for me. Ah, that's handy to know. It's in the name, scatter after painting. Brilliant. Paint base before applying scatter or grass. You can't do both. Oh, okay. Actually, the small bags are fine foliage for trees. Everybody wants to get over Chester. I said we'll try and get there, but whether we get there or not is another thing, eh? So thank you for that, guys. Yes, hopefully I'm almost there to get it glued. I'm just struggling with these tweezers a bit. I do need to get the finer ones. For some reason it's a lot harder to pick up. Oh, you can't see the top. Because we were there before, isn't it? Oh, Stanover might be taking a break from YouTube.
Oh, why?
He's just said it's got to him a bit, so...
Not such a bad idea.
No. I said, but we're always here to support once he starts up again.
I need the mill, please.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're having a play at the lighting. I'm more than happy to discuss static grass videos with yourself and Rob. A video call will be easier to explain things when you are ready. Yeah, we know to hit you up, buddy, as soon as we get to that stage. I'm just jumping the gun.
Which ain't bleeding yet.
I'm impressed you didn't swear.
I am considering.
What?
That you're jumping the gun.
Oh no, I'd rather find these questions now than get to it and have to ask the questions and delay getting on with it.
I mean, rather than ask the questions when you need to.
Raymond Legs, do you prefer grass or astroturf? Quote
Why
from
do I
Only
just
Fools
give
and
you a
Horses.
pause?
Yeah, it's fine. Fine foliage can be used for flower tops depending on colour. Ah, so yeah, as I said, there's a few there that've got like a bit of pink in them. So you'll hear Rob drilling because he's having a play around with lighting. Although, could you actually do with filming that bit? Thanks for your support, Mum. I know who your favourite child is, and they're not even your child. How is it going with the kitchen? The kitchen! It's all done now, thank God. Yeah. It was a little bit stressful. It's now while we've been back in the layout, which was so annoying. You know, we'd had all that. We'd obviously had my folks down, so we didn't get as much done. And then last week, Rob was supposed to be here, and that kind of changed plans.
We would recommend them to people, but we won't. Not that we're going to name names, but...
Yeah. Unfortunately, not as good as we once thought. I don't know, I said to him maybe we've got to post a picture with Alan because I still haven't done it. We've actually got Lord Owlsby on it tonight as well.
Oh, was he? You've got the picture on your phone, haven't you?
Yes. So obviously I can't show it right now. You might be receiving an email as well. Someone... Oh, I've gone blank on his name. He's newer tonight.
1, 2, 3.
I said about sending an email of his layout because he said, oh, wishes he could post it. I said, well, send an email and you can show it off yours. But I can't think of his name. I've gone blank. I'm sorry, lovely. Speak up if I... or when you've sent me email, I can let Rob know.
On bloody Sean's spanner, haven't we?
Oh.
I don't know if I can do it on studio.
How's it going with... Yeah, so...
Dashboard.
I'm just waiting for blood tests to come back. Huh? What are you talking about, Dad? You're not out, are you? Blood tests? Have I missed something? Probably.
No. Someone remind me when I go back upstairs and I'll sort it. Sean's spanner.
I don't know if it's still on, actually. Yeah, I get that.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
So I think we are thereabouts ready to glue. It's extremely hard with these, so it makes it a bit more... What is that?
In wires. Where's my wires?
In your drawer.
The box.
Yes. The bead-based foam is very messy. What's that for? Save all your sawdust, sieve it and mix it with paint. Take away tubs, spread out an old newspaper to dry, cheap base ground cover colour of your choice. Tim Madsen, the entrance is probably cash. It's £12 entrance, but that includes rides. Your blood test. My blood test? What are you on about? Oh, I think my parents have lost it.
I think they're trying to insinuate that you're not theirs.
Really? I thought we knew that. We knew I was swapped at birth.
I thought you were found on the doorstep.
No, I was actually swapped at birth. Seeing as we share the same birthday, it's possible, I suppose. But that's what I was saying. I don't know whether it would be nice to share that photo we got of us taken it, because Pete said on there about it was a nice photo.
What photo?
One of us got taken.
Share it on where?
On there.
Why?
I know, because Pete said about, so I think others were curious.
You can't, well, unless you host it, upload it to another hosting service.
Oh no, we could show it on yours, couldn't we?
I don't really want to.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Not me being grumpy, but I'm just not overly keen on being on camera, so.
Cool, Tim, neither of us know what we look like. Yeah, that's the problem when you meet people for the first time, isn't it? Even when you've seen them on YouTube, you're a little bit, Language.
I'm not true to myself, that couldn't have been picked up over there.
Yeah, it could. I don't know, I'm sure the viewers will tell us. What are you doing? There we go. So we are ready to get this all glued up now. As I said, there is 1 or 2 spots that have a gap, but hopefully once we've built glue up and that, it will act as like a barrier between that. So hopefully, you know, so anything I've missed will be going over again anyway. Because I know there are.
There's going to be a couple of holes there.
In what?
It'll need refilling.
Huh? Where are you talking about?
The Ballasting.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were talking about that. They would only have to hear you. Next challenge is to build a 1-1 scale layout. Jeez. Picking stones again. Always, Paul. You okay, buddy? Grace and Rob, do you mind saying what county you live in? If you don't, no problem, just being nosy. We're Anglesey, buddy.
Well, would we not mind that?
I was going to say, yeah, we're not a problem. But yeah, we are on the beautiful Anglesey. Very lucky. I thought I smelled burning. And welcome back. Thanks, Paul, buddy. We've certainly missed being here, to the point even Rob is sitting over there doing bits. We just wanted to get back to the layout. Although you might want to take over in a minute, Rob. Because I might go and make myself a drink. Bleeding heck, I'm so sorry. What are you sorry for? What on earth are you sorry for, buddy?
Hey, why?
Oh no, Maverick's just turned around and said so sorry. I don't know why.
Why? We're asking where we were.
Yeah. Or for us saying, of course, we don't mind, Anglesey. We, over here, they spell it with a Y rather than the E-A. Yeah, the E-A, I think. Is that more an English thing that people spell it Anglesey, S-E-A?
No, that's spelled wrong. It's not an English way of spelling it. No, it is. That is the wrong way.
But I've seen people spell it like that before.
Yes, but it's wrong.
No, I know it's wrong.
It's not an English way of doing it. It's a wrong way of doing it.
I've just noticed a lot of the English do. But yes, they spell it A-N-G-L-E-S-E-Y. I was trying to think of it, and then I've got it up on the board over there. On your little thing you got. You can also take sawdust and run it in an old blender coffee grinder. Sift it and mix with glue for 50-50 to make ground cover. Oh, these are very interesting. Dyslexic, sorry. But I have ancestors from there on my dad's side. Oh, cool, buddy. And not a problem. I apologise if it felt like we were attacking over that, my love.
Attacking over what?
I'm saying about the spelling.
No, God, no. It's just I'm saying. You're going to have to explain to these people that how my brain works. It's just my mental health, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a logical way of thinking.
Yes, it is very logical. So to you, it's not spelt right, so it is wrong. So yeah, that's just how his brain works sometimes. And I suppose I'm not the only one that sometimes says things then. And I'm just trying to see little tiny bits that I've missed. But I think we are ready to go with the ballasting now and get it fully sorted. Trevor Stubbs, hi buddy, you okay?
No, Trev.
We're glad to be back. Andy is the light grey one just behind the grey one.
Alexa, turn on the trains.
A few things share that name.
No, shut
Computer
up.
light, Rob
Alexa,
and
turn on the trains. You deaf.
Sorry for whoever's we set off as well. Andy T. Oh, buddy, did I not see you in actually?
Alexa,
I'm so sorry.
Turn on the trains.
That's stone 345 to the right and 876 from the bottom is very slightly out of line. Sorry, I'll get my coat. It's alright. I know you guys take the mickey of me. You don't have to be... That was Andy T.
How did I know?
Timber, you don't have to be dyslexic to misspell Welsh names. No, this is true. Raymond Legs, one step at a time. Mr. Stone on my sleeper. Oh, see, I don't know whether you guys are winding me up or not when you say things like that. Although I have just seen one, so you might not have been winding me up there.
Well, no, it's helpful if they say it.
Yes, but I don't know. Some do it just to wind me up.
Why not?
Exactly, so that's why I'm like, is there? Isn't there? As I said, I do need to order new tweezers to do more of this. Because these chunky ones do not... but if you mean that, that is actually a pin that will come out when it's glued down. Oh, Paul's saying hello to my mum. Hi, Grace's mum. Mine. What are you on about mine? You're talking in riddles tonight, mum. Yes, Jerry, I'm watching in black and whites. With me, it's behind the pink. Oh, dear, we're going there again. You're making me really look at these things now, guys. The only thing with this stone chip ballast is you do get the odd few bits that are just don't fit in at all with it. You get some really tiny bits and then some big bits. So yes, I think I'm ready to get it glued up now. Oh, you...
You nearly swore.
I did nearly swear, but I didn't.
What were you going to say?
I wasn't going to say anything, dear. You know that cup of tea you were going to make me?
Yes.
Yes.
The one that's still on the kettle while I'm just sorting this wiring out.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've been on the live how long?
Do you remember what I told you what my staff sergeant used to say? My heart bleeds purple.
Not winding you up, Grace. There is one on the sleeper nearest the bottom of the screen, unless it's a track pin. Ah, yeah, I see which one you mean, buddy. You're right, there is a few. And no, I know it's being genuine, but I know there are some of you that like to wind me up. There is a track pin here, though. I'm pointing to it because sorry.
That'll be coming out anyway.
No, I know. That's exactly what Mark's just said, unless you're taking it out. So there's one there and one there. So if anybody thinks that is, don't worry, they are trap pins and they will be coming out. Oh, and another one there. I've kind of painted over them, haven't I? And there. So yes, I think I'm ready to ballast and zig. Rob set my Ziggy off. How can he set Ziggy? He said Alexa. I bet that was 6 hours ago. Trap pins done over. My bad, she moved it. Yeah, I think there was 1 or 2 pieces actually. Mark was right. There was the track pin and then on a bit next to it, there was one that had managed to find its way onto the track. So I do appreciate the extra pair of eyes. When you spend so long looking at stones, it is hard to not see different, isn't it?
That's weird.
What, me?
No, that was done with a circular drill.
Huh?
And it's a triangle.
No, you've got to show everyone that, because that is just, that's a mind stuff up.
I don't know if they'll see it or not.
Let me see if this... There is a bit of a delay tonight, isn't there? Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Dun, 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 dun. It'll be up here for ages waiting now.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, that was a circular drill. Oh, okay, we've gone out of line now. What a time warp.
Yeah.
It's just a jump to the left.
There you go, that's better. I've just moved it. But that was...
It's a step to the right.
That was circular when he drilled it, guys.
That was a circular masonry bit.
Weird.
Because what it is that.
That's...
The...
I love your technical wording there. That.
Where's the zoomy bit?
A windmill.
The zoomy bit. I like my expression better. I don't know if that's gonna...
That isn't gonna cut of a wall.
No, it's not gonna be in view either, is it? No.
No, it's not fully actually.
Nothing to see it. This is that...
there we go, I've got it in view now.
Scaledale mill that we got at the exhibition we were at the other day. And I went online because I thought it was rather boring just by itself. I mean, what I really wanted to do was get this motorised, but that had involved too much work. But I actually went online to one of the Model Railway Facebook pages, and I asked if anybody had done anything with it. And a guy said he drilled the base and inserted lights into it. So that's what's going to happen.
Hot Dog Andy, when I was talking about the cup to tea,
Yes.
has said long enough to get thirsty. Paul Woods has said, can he have a lemon tea? I use chinchilla sand for ballast. Yeah, I've heard about that. We have heard about that. It's just the ballast we saw on Jason's and we just fell in love with it.
We like this.
It was one that we
it's
liked.
very slatey looking.
Look at Grace carefully handling tiny bits of ballast while waving her left hand around with a big sparkling rock in her finger. Oh dear. It is beautiful. I do like it. How many years have we had this now?
What?
Ah, a ring.
I don't
It's
know.
when we got back from COVID, wasn't it?
I don't know.
2021? When was the last leap year?
I don't know.
When was the last leap year, guys, or the one before it?
I don't know.
Because it was actually me who asked him. Not that you'd have guessed. What, do you want me to... No, it's up to... Oh. To be fair, most road ballast can be flicked off after the PVA has dried. Windmill, you have to get Windy Miller. You have to use glass cutting bit for one for ceramics. Oh, okay. Windy Miller looks awesome and brings back memories of Brian. Can't with Camberwick Green on watch with Mother. Showing my age now. No, it was a good... Look at that. Wow, it's from the opening titles as Thomas the Tank Engine. How could you recreate? Oh my God, that's true, isn't it? That's actually true. That looks like one in Thomas. I didn't think about that. Rob, we have what we call Forcenet bits. They make good clean holes. Regular bits will almost give you a hole like that in styrene. Don't do it, Rob. He's always going to do it, especially if you tell him not to, Mum. But yeah, he's just nipped out for a minute. But this is the one he wanted to show you. Lovely photographers. But we decided to have photos. We've never actually had any properly together. But it was actually nice to get photos of us together. Obviously, the shine. Ah, there we go. That's a bit better, actually. But really nice photo, I think. It is a new favourite anyway. I'm just sorry, I've realised the amount of reflections on that was ridiculous. So yes, let's get this sprayed and all sorted. Wow, that's certainly beautiful. That one is a wall job. Yeah, Paul, it's when my mum was like, yeah, you're having that on the wall. And bless for hearts, these guys, right? They took several different photos of us. I'm guessing there was a cat on my roof. Yeah, the guy took the photo. Where's the syringe? That's the point. I haven't seen that. Oh, thank you. I've got my cup of tea, guys.
In that?
Yes. So yeah, they took these photos. I was in one of the rooms we had to be in, and Rob then came in, and well, he sent me a message and said they've not only done that, they've printed 4 out for us and put all of them on a USB stick. So extremely lucky, really, and very grateful, you know, considering how much they were charging for photos.
30 quid a shot, wasn't it?
Sorry.
I said 30 quid a shot.
Yeah, 30 quid a pose. And yet we had how many? What did we get? 19 photos?
9.
9?
9 photos. And 4 printed.
I thought there was 19 you sent to my mum.
No, 9.
Oh, I don't know. Still a lot. Lovely photos. Top tip for... Oh, and apparently you've used the wrong bit. With ceramics, you have to use a glass. One's it used for glass, apparently.
Yeah. And if I had a glass bit, needs must. It worked.
No, I'm just passing on what was said.
There's a hole in the bottom, is there not?
There is, yes.
The bottom's not going to be seen, is it?
Trevor, can you look at that actually? Thomas the Tank Engine had a windmill. And Trevor's just said it looks like that. And now he said that. I'm worried. How many years married? We're not actually married yet, Stephen.
I'm not going to be at this point.
No, this is true. Need a bank loan for that. But we have been together.
It's the price of bloody photographers. Yeah, it's disgusting.
But yes, we sorry.
Photographers are rip-offs.
Right, okay. But yeah, we plan to. We've been together 7.5 years now, is it, for our last ones? Sorry.
I got it up by now, but I just shot you.
So yeah, just a few years together. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to announce that we're now Mr. and Mrs. But for now, we'll just shoot other people and their announcements, eh?
That's alright, we'll just get this up to crowdfunders.
Yeah, but you've put that on our status as well, so if people want to crowdfund a wedding, go ahead. It's the only way we're going to get married.
Go fund me.
But it is appreciated, the commented. Grace is really punching above there, Rob. I totally agree. I'm punching above my weight.
Who said that? I'm presuming...
Trevor.
I'm presuming he typed on a Braille keyboard.
I love that. Typing on a Braille keyboard.
There you go.
Do I need to move the camera?
No, not the camera, just yourself.
Just myself?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, loads of comments. Bear with, guys. The internet had gone off. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty.
That'll work, won't it?
Yeah. There will be a video to show you that, guys. You should have videos, the whole thing.
No,
Really.
no, I just need to carve there to put the wire in.
I mean, so people know how you did it, so other people might have wanted to do it.
So people know how I did it. I drilled a hole, I soldered some LEDs, and I stuck them in the hole.
I loaded gravel, I picked them up. Rob kind of looks like Flash Gordon with that hair. I knew someone would comment on your hair. It's a good job they didn't try and take one of me first, otherwise I would have broken the camera. Yeah, you can tell by the photos we were very tense at the beginning. And it did take a while to relax.
Whether you've seen previous streams or not, my hair was first dyed in 2020 because of the crap we were going through dealing with COVID, to give people a laugh, and it's the same reason I do it now. If someone laughs at it, That's the day complete.
I just laugh at your face, but
No, that's because you're looking in the mirror.
oh, true timber. I forgot about step drill. They work great also. I'm seeing a few mixed comments. Sean, are you back in again, or I'm kind of, I don't know if comments are just coming. How's the new motor, Alan? I used to watch that TV program, Mr. and Mrs. Sounds near perfect. Good, you've been to Chester, yeah. Are you talking to Lord Owl there, Sean? Still need to take you to the model shop, Sean. Oh, is that, gone blank on the name. Oh, you can actually tell me, Lord Owl. What's the shop name?
The shop name.
Yeah.
The shop name.
That,
Yes.
that we're going to see, Mark and Dorinda.
Rudland Models.
Rudland Models. Tell me this, Lord Owl. Was Rudland Models there when we went? Did I actually buy something off of Mark and Dorinda and just not realise?
I don't remember seeing them there.
Because I looked on the paperwork and it said Rudland Models was there. But I can't remember seeing them, and I don't know if it was just because I was looking after Dad as well. Whether I was just, whether I completely missed them or not. This is where you come and turn around and say, David, I were there. Because obviously I got a few more bits. Well, my dad got me a few more bits. Glue and that. So I just...
Yeah, Daddy's little girl was well treated.
I was.
I did have a rather nice ice cream though.
Yes. Yeah, if anyone ever goes that one, there's a nice ice cream parlour.
And that's not a euphemism. Do you know what a euphemism?
You can't even say it.
Do you know what a euphemism is?
I don't know if I want to ask you, considering you struggle to say it.
It's a double entendre in a way.
Can you hold that at an angle, please? Trevor Stubbs. Oh, Trevor, thank you, buddy.
What?
$4.99. I don't know if that's... Is that a subscription or just a donation, buddy? As I said, it doesn't always tell us. It's just come up.
What's that?
$4.99. Trevor Stubbs. You guys have a great connection. Love what you do. Here's a
We'll
small
put that
bit
towards the marriage.
towards opening the title to Thomas.
Crowdfunding.
Oh,
The
thank you,
crowdfunding has
buddy.
begun.
Yeah, there we go. Crowdfunding's begun for the wedding. Grace, it's a donation. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just...
And that
then I
is
read the
us
comment.
mucking about, by the way. Please don't feel you have to send us money at all.
Well, if they crowdfund it, they're going to be like, I want to come to a wedding. Who wants wedding cake?
As long as it's sponge.
We'll get different tiers, different things. Although I don't really like fruitcake, so we're not having a fruitcake wedding, are we?
No, we're just having fruitcakes at the wedding.
Yeah, I just realised how that sounded as I said that.
Yeah, we're not having fruitcake at the wedding. We're having fruitcakes at the wedding.
Oh,
Normal
dear.
people need not apply.
Normal? What's normal? I think you're going to offend a lot of people with that. We'll lose subscribers just because you call them normal. Why are you doing that as I'm doing this? That's really not clever.
Oh, I know.
He's mucking around with the lights, guys.
We'll turn the air blue.
That actually looks pretty cool on the camera.
Does it? Which one, the red or the blue?
Either, but I need to get this done, so do you want to let me finish it and then I can do it? Otherwise, this is going to muck up. You can have a play with it after, because I want to see what a purple looks like. Of course. Don't go and do it while I'm doing this. We're going to have a divorce before we're even married.
That's purple.
Oh, that's rubbish. Not very good, is it?
It's more pink than purple.
Yeah. I don't know where I've glued now and where I haven't. I've been married 14 years next month. What my other half sees in me, I'll never know. Oh, that's it. Blame Dad. Blame Dad. It was Dad that spoiled me, Mum.
I've been divorced just over a week.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually came through, so we actually can get married now.
I'm actually standing in your way.
No, it's fine. It's better than what you just were.
What was I doing?
Changing my light.
We can go disco.
Disco. I swear we need to get our viewers to watch this film so they know what we're saying.
Oh, that's not very exciting. That's not. I don't know. 2 seconds.
He's messing around with the lights, guys. I've lost it. Hi, all again. We have amazing ice cream in Hellsmere and award-winning. If you're ever down, I will treat you. Oh,
We can have a disco.
he keeps wanting to get us down there. Is that so we can give you the hot pants personally?
Alex.
Yeah,
He wants me to pose for the hot pants.
that's what it is.
I
You
think
are
it-
what you eat. Sounds like a good trip over. It's a super chat.
And we were only, what, 20 minutes away as well, Alex?
Oh yeah, Trevor, because it highlights you, doesn't it? That's me out.
That's him out.
I don't get mummy's putting comments and they're not making sense because I must be missing them. Have a wedding at Xmas and you can fruitcake. Oh no, we don't like it. We're avoiding it. We don't want a Christmas wedding.
No, because
It'd be too cold.
My first marriage was on the 2nd of January because we couldn't get a Christmas wedding. So no, I didn't want a Christmas wedding. I cannot express how much I don't want anything remotely connected with Christmas and wedding.
And your
No.
mum.
No.
Because
Just-
theirs being
What was my other one?
January, wasn't it?
No, that was the January 2nd.
No, that's birthdays in January. I was going to say it's more pink. I would have been...
Oh Christ, they were both January.
I would have been free for 13 years with good behaviour if I'd have murdered my wife instead of marrying her.
Oh, we're
Secret.
getting married in June or July. Both my January weddings failed. Oh, end of story.
Third time's for charm. But I'm not getting married in January. I ain't getting married in my cold. Hell no.
At least I've somewhere to hang my coat.
It's gonna what's up. I was gonna say it was more scaffold, Jerry. Huh? I'm missing a lot of comments today. Lily the Pink. Spot on, Paul. When you reach
got it on
40...
all comments.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. You've
Haven't
got
I?
it on top messages.
Oh! Is it possible that I'm missing blooming messages? Oh. No. There's not anything different.
We will stress again, if a message is missed, say it again. It's not ignorance, it's just missed. Well,
When you reach 45, you realise that the wife is always right. Well, that's not true. That is not true, is it, Rob?
considering what I've just been through. Kind of the wrong thing to say,
I'm
but
talking about me, but... of course, I know. Robin Hot Pants, LOL, Paul Woods. Not
and
enough
you
time.
can shut up, Paul. Don't encourage him.
Alex, not enough time to order hot pants for you all. Robin Hot Pants, I'll give another donation for that. That's Trevor's just said that.
Trev, mate, and I mean this with the greatest of respect, sir, when someone stops giggling. Have you finished yet? Trev, mate, with the greatest respect, the second word you're looking for is off. The first word I'll let you pick yourself.
I wouldn't mind seeing you in hot pants. I just wouldn't want to share that.
I'm not sure the world would want me to share that.
Jerry, why ruin a good Xmas, LOL? Well, he did twice.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You have enough coats to keep warm. Oh, I have enough coats, but I ain't wearing a wedding dress and being freezing on my one special day.
Well, at least I'll have somewhere to hang two coats.
Ugh, you had to go there. You just need a small 00 roundy to bring out the wedding ring at the wedding.
Oh, that's bad.
Don't worry, Rob, you haven't missed anything exciting for me. Mark, stop putting yourself down, buddy. My wife is always right. I'm adverse to bruises. Stephen B, that's years of marriage experience.
Shit, tell me about it.
Two different things, but I know which one you...
26 years of it. At least you won't have to put up with 26 years of it.
Why?
I'll be long gone.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
You're not allowed to.
Listen, if we get married tomorrow, I'll be 77 in 26 years' time.
And?
I might be dead.
No. You're going to be keeping my life busy until you're freaking over 100. Aren't you? For my sins.
I'm Conor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
So yes, guys. I have a cup of tea, but we're just letting that kind of dry. And then what we're going to do is move on to this bit that's the extension. Let's straighten that back up as well.
Oh,
now,
before you do that,
yes.
I did put a post up earlier, peeps, on people's thoughts. If I can just move all of Grace's rubbish.
Well, I can move, and then you can.
Oh no, it's just.
You'll still be pushing my wheelchair around at 77. Oh, Jesus.
Come out of the way just for a
That's
second.
my mother.
I'll still be pushing your wheelchair around at 77. But you'll be 130 by then.
No, we'll be
And
pushing her wheelchair around. You'll be pushing my wheelchair around at 77.
Right. I did put a post up earlier. Hornby Duplo track. Now, I put a picture up showing ballast and just some grass thrown down. I know what I'm thinking about, and someone's already replied to it and agreed with me, is gravelling, putting ballast up there and then static away. Or do you put static right up because it's got pretend ballast on it?
Why don't you put it up so people can see it? Because not everybody sees the community tab. The ballast is just behind you.
No, that's all right. A wise man once said, Jerry, yeah.
Dot was at the end of that.
Hot dog Andy, don't do it. I totally agree. Jerry says nothing. He was wise enough to let her have the last word.
So we've got one support that's paid toward the first bit of our wedding. We've got one.
I love that suspension bridge. Stephen B, my advice is just don't. That is the Hornby suspension bridge. And I shall be quite honest, sir, it is a piece of rubbish.
Which, considering this is
It's
Hornby,
a 40 to 50-year-old mould.
should have done that.
It's an absolute waste of space. It's so annoying. It's textureless. The stickers are absolutely rubbish.
Pile of
Like Tim said, it's known as the rubbish bridge. Ours is known as the Bridge of Doom. It's whites and pieces at the moment because we're trying to do something with it to try and make it a bit more realistic.
I'd love to replicate that, but I don't think I can.
I have ordered you some matte varnish, by the way.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome to have a look at it. You can actually see an assembly of it in quite a few episodes back. I would not advise it. There are going to be better ones. Tim, I'm not sure it's a good idea, Rob. Which is not a good idea? Yeah, sorry, Stephen. I wouldn't. It's entirely up to you, of course, my friend. But I wouldn't advise purchasing it. It's money down the drain, if I'm honest. Yeah, going back to Tim, I'm not sure it's a good idea. What are we talking about? My idea about this? Which bit's not a good idea? The ballast or the... What you were talking about with the track, Rob? Which way? Ballasting up to it or just putting static grass up to it?
Or any of it. I've seen the comments, will you still love me? Will you still need me when I'm 64?
It's only in 13 years' time.
I have batteries, I push myself. You, Anne, hiya, buddy. Seeing you nipping in there. From a mouldy mould.
Alright, guys. Trev's off. Keep up the good work. Speak to you about CTBO soon. Should be live midweek. Okay, Trev. We'll try and keep an eye. We want to get back on track on watching other people's videos and commenting on them as well, because it's something we have had.
Well, we didn't have good enough signal last week, did we?
Grass up to it. Adding ballast will look odd with printed meat ballast. Grass up to it. I won't do ballast. I keep the ballast away from the track. Okay, so that's 2-4 grassing up to it.
Yeah, I thought it would look odd because you've got that ballasting and that colour. There are no other suspension bridges on the market, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a shame.
Well, in that case, Stephen, find one second hand. That's my only advice to you. Look on eBay, places like that. Find it second hand so you're not wasting an awful lot of money. Because you will need to put some money into it to make it look more realistic.
Ewan's just said static grass as well. We've got another ballast up to it unless you're making it a very rural look. Just because of a printed on there, that's the biggest debate, is because it's, well, you put them together and it's such a difference, isn't it? But it's that colour and you can't ballast in it.
No.
That's, if we could ballast
Well,
in
you
it.
could, because that's your live rail.
Oh.
I'll pour some onto in the middle of it. Because we can...
we can hoover it after.
Yeah. Yeah, the only issue is you're not going to be able to lay a lot because the...
yeah.
Again, with like with this rail, you've got your wheels touching... No, it'd have to be lower than that, Grace.
And at that point, it's
Yeah.
barely covering it.
Yeah, not going to work.
Yeah, so ballasting it actually is out, unfortunately.
Mind the hoover noise for a minute, guys.
Maybe use end gauge ballast.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, we've got a little bit in that tub, haven't we?
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, we can try that as well, can't we?
We have got spare track to try it with.
Yes. There are a lot of good wood suspension bridges. Oh, and then you could paint it. Just spray the bridge peers as the stickers are, says Timber. Yeah.
I'm glad Timber said that because we obviously can't say it.
I am sure LCUT do a couple. The ballast is going to cause issues, I think.
LCUT is that, I presume, is what I was going to say. It suggests is have a look for laser cut ones. There is one on Amazon, and I wish I could remember where it was because the guy does them to order. But I didn't notice that until afterwards, which is usually the case. Yeah, but a laser cut bridge might look awesome.
Yeah, the ballast is going to cause issues, I think Tim said. Don't ballast very well, it will never work, says Lord Owl. Won't get one because you have pre-warned me. Yeah, it's a shame because we saw it and it looked beautiful, but maybe...
We fell for it.
Smart, maybe a thin strip of ballast around the edge of the cork and static grass up to that. I would get fine and ballast for free rail track. Growler, no, don't use end gauge on a free rail. So a few people also saying don't use anything on a free rail. Or grass up to the track and put a little ballast next to the track at the top of the grass. See, I was in the debate with that because it just, the difference in colour. It's such a hard decision. There's so many decisions on this railway at the moment that we're stuck with.
Spray it with your airbrush.
Yeah. I don't know how that will affect. We'd have to cover rails and that's going to be even more.
Would you?
Yeah, because otherwise you're getting paint on the rails.
Again, we've got plenty of track to play with.
Yeah. So yeah.
Which, we need to get that air gun out.
Yes. Yeah, we've not had a chance to use it on anything, have we? But yeah, and our next thing we've got an idea for here, because obviously this unfortunately is right by the ballast, so it is going to be a pig to ballast, which is why I'm going to skip. I'm going to paint it, but I'm going to skip to about here.
Because that's going there.
Yes. Yeah, that's going there, but obviously we've got nothing to, we need to put some kind of, even if it's temporary, just to protect it from falling off when we do it.
Well, temporary's not an issue because we can use some, well, if we've got any little bits of Corex left.
Oh no, we could use the bits that we kept from the tiling, which we're thinking of using anyway.
Yeah, well, if you're thinking temporary, pin that in place. That's not an issue. What?
So, good evening, Finnerton. Hi, O'Brien. You okay, buddy? And again,
My soulmate.
it says keep disconnecting again.
What is?
The iPad, it does not like this Wi-Fi.
It must be something to do with this AP.
No, because no other device does it. It's just this one.
Yes, but I'm saying that your device doesn't like the AP.
Yeah.
Because don't forget the access point is 2.4. And what does Apple prefer? 5 gigahertz.
Right.
Alexa.
Just got back from the exhibition. Well, it's brilliant to see you, buddy. As I said, I think this is another later one just because we've not been in here for a while, so we're just cracking on with things.
Social.
I plugged Telford for you earlier. I only have done free rail in line O, never done it in double O, not sure.
I'll explain why we got it.
Oh, yeah, actually, Ray, have you seen why we got this one? If you haven't, I can explain it again, or if others haven't either. We did say it in the earlier videos, but it was a while ago.
We'll just explain it anyway.
Foam board, take the paper out of it, then you can mark it just like a rail entrance. When
was the last time you restarted that?
Yesterday, because it died.
Oh, yeah.
It's just this Wi-Fi, it does not like it, but everything else is okay, so...
What about my tablet?
Well, no, your iPad worked fine. Your one didn't disconnect, did it?
The tablet that we barely use.
I don't know.
It needs charging up, but it's not a bad idea. You might as well get used to it, isn't it?
So, yeah, it's...
Yeah, going back onto this 3-rail, when we first started, we had 3 Intercity 125 HSTs with a few bits of track. We decided we're going to start this model railway layout. But we went on to the local Freegal sites, Freebay sites, asking bless you, if anybody had any old track lying around. And we got some very kind donations from across the island. A lot of the buildings you've seen in the videos we were donated by a lovely lady up towards the north of the island. And another lady got in contact with us saying she had a few bits. Anyway, she met Grace at a local shop, presented her with this bag, brought this bag back. It had a few absolute gems in it. And one of those gems was a fully boxed and complete Hornby Duplo set with the buildings that Grace has got her arms just above, that station there and what have you, and a complete railway and trains. Now, she was in her mid-60s and she had last played with this train when she was 10 years old. So that's why that's there, and it's got a special meaning to us because it was such an amazing donation to us.
Oh, we said we'd love it,
and we promised to her that we would get it running. And John of RGJ spent an insurmountable amount of time stripping the loco apart. If I put that up there. This loco lady here, he took her apart, cleaned it all out. I think he replaced a few bits and bobs here and there.
she does need a bit of a repaint.
And got her running again. and that's why it's been designated as our this site here is going to be like the heritage area below the church, and that's why it's important to us. So yeah, that's why we've got the 3 rail in double O. And to be honest, she runs like a dream. You have to be careful because she can get a hell of a lot of speed up behind her. Am I going to get to the point where I might need to get my
iPad? He's doing it constantly, so if we have just missed comments, guys, please put them again. So after me, double O. Ray, so yeah, this one is in double O gauge. Nice set. Have never done Hornby or Merklin, sorry. Oh, don't worry, buddy, it's not something we planned for. Dublo is for big Lego blocks.
Yes. Dublo, I can't remember the blooming
Duplo and this, Dublo and this is Duplo?
Dublo, no, it's D-U-B-L-O.
Dublo.
Yeah, Dublo.
Double O, Dublo. Oh, potato.
I don't know if you want the seat. Oh, no, I'm not digging the box out.
What?
I'm not digging the box out, I can't be bothered.
7. Who's put 7? Why was 7? I don't know.
Been at my phone.
Dublo. No, your phone's over there. You put it down over there.
Where? Where?
In that case, keep ballast away from it. LOL, just grass up to the edges. Yeah, I think we don't want to ruin her, do we?
Oh, hell no. She's too important. She's one of the most important pieces on this railway.
That's why we made a whole section for her. It was a way to honour it, wasn't it?
Oh, she was over the moon to see it running, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I think she was almost certain that she'd never see it running again.
How you're pronouncing is the Lego blocks. Oh, I can never remember how to...
Dublo, Dublo, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Type it the way it should be pronounced if you can.
Bring the tunnel portal forward a bit will give you plenty of room to ballast above. I'd put the portal at a slight angle. Ah, that's it. Hornby, Dublo, and Duplo is the Lego. The kids' Lego. I've still got to finish this one, to be honest, buddy. Yeah, that'll probably go to there, but it's even just for risk. We've got something temporarily that we will use just to protect it. It does need painting up and everything. Of which I'm going to do now. But it's at a slight angle now, isn't it? Yeah, I may as well paint it while it's here. While I'm at this bit, so I don't forget. Oh, and I missed 2 here. Just going with that there. And obviously there's even things like weathering the ballast once it's all done as well. I just feel very, not stuck on the layout at the moment, but we've kind of, I can't even think how to explain it. So many different things. But then I suppose, is it normal to get that feeling of not progressing much with things when life gets a bit manic? Double O. Oh, that's how I pronounce it, Hornby. Double O. That's where the OO got its name. Ah, okay. Stone on the sleepers. Oh, where? Oh, where? Where? Does it move when I've glued it? Ah, could be that bit, actually. There we go. That's gone. That's the bit I'm dreading ballasting. I actually find it really therapeutic, to be honest, as much as it doesn't seem it. Especially when it's been a bit manic. That's the old ballast. not got any tissue. Bear with 2 seconds, guys. There we go, let's get rid of that. But yeah, for me it's quite therapeutic. I know some, they hate the ballasting, and probably by the end of it I'm going to get sick of it. But I think this social aspect probably helps me get through it. Because I've got that distraction as such with you guys. So it's not just me doing it on my own. Maybe that's why it's a bit different for me. I don't know. And also because we're not able to get it all done in one go. I'm on an exhibition layout. Hillman back room. Oh, you did an exhibition, Brian? I want to try and raise them a curves to angle using Western Hill wagon risers. Just haven't got around to ordering them. I love ballasting, very few. Yeah, exactly. You and I've found a much appreciation for it myself. And as I said, because we do have that social aspect with you guys, it's not just me sitting in here. And the last few weeks and between the times at work, it has been nice to just get in here and do this. I'm not drawing at the moment, so doing a bit of arty detail work is quite nice sometimes. Although I don't know how you guys don't find it boring, possibly, but I know some people also find it therapeutic just watching, so. And I think because I found a really good brush for it, it gets in the rails where I need it to. Hey, I'm picking up the odd bit of ballast that's just there. I don't want that to go brown. Usually you haven't got any there. Should have hoovered it up, I think, before I started. There's definitely ballast on the track now. Hey, at least the good thing is, at least if I get my jumper on, it is brown. Oh, using a 3mm cork as a base. Yes, Stephen, if that's how much 00 gauge cork is. Rob had a habit of ordering N gauge just a few times. But we did cork it all. So you'll see this side. I think here he's kind of, it's the 2 corks. It's split in half. And it's gone a bit interesting here. But mainly it's the 00 gauge cork we've bought and then just fitted it under. Again, even that I kind of enjoy doing. And it's like that therapeutic nature to it. Those super elevation wedges are very good. Something I should have done to mine. Oh, elevation wedges. If you need anything like card to make super elevation, PVA holds everything down permanently, hence you don't need the nails either. Yeah, we're taking the nails out once it's all glued. Yeah, I haven't ballasted yet because I want to give them a try. I have their sample ones, but not sure how many I'll need. However, Timber Surf has come up with a good alternative to test. Thank you, Few. I bought the right one. Yeah, unlike Rob, who, how many times did he order N-gauge, guys? Although, in fairness to him, I can't remember what he ordered. And it did come N-gauge, but genuinely, it didn't actually say it on my website. See, you might notice the paint runs out a bit with some of these sleepers, but occasionally I think getting that bit of black again gives it that kind of natural weathered look to it. And then we do have the other paint to do the little tiny bits. Whether I will go through with them or not, I'm not sure. Out of many names, the alternative modeller. Twice. Well, oh, I'm not sure what I'm missing there. Visited Fife Heritage Railway today. Got a tour from a chairman around the whole site. Even got to see the work National Rail were doing on reinstatement line to 11. Oh, wow, that sounds cool. Tim, you can also use thin styrene or thin strips of masking tape to build up the outer rail for elevation on curves. This is what we're talking about. See, our elevation was obviously the Woodland Scenics razors, but then I could be talking about something different, so maybe I wouldn't listen to me. No, I think Buckley's gone, Rob. I'm not sure. I want trains to bank like they do in real life. Ah, right. So the whole... Ah, right. Twice Rob ordered Engage Cork. Others call me a cheapskate. I prefer the economic modeller. That's the thing, isn't it? There's so many ways that we can do it. But I'm sure you did put a spanner on him last time, Rob. That's the weird thing. That's probably why he's noticed it himself. I honestly thought you did do it, Rob. I'd call you tactical spender, timber sir. Save money and worry in the area to invest in the good stuff. I've seen banking on YouTube, but don't understand why you would on a model railway. I think, Stephen, it's that realism thing, isn't it? Because a lot of people, it's like, look at us doing this painting to the rails. Why they don't just have them brown, but... You know, why are we going through painting these? Some people do, some people don't. I think it's just some people really like making it that exact realism. Grace, purely suggestion, maybe camera looking other way down towards the incline. Let me just paint this bit up, Rob, and then I'll move it. Maverick, I'm going to have to drag myself away, sadly. It's been really great to meet everyone and have some banter and chat. Grace, Rob, it's been great getting to know you both. Thank you very much for joining us, buddy. It really is appreciated. I'm in your shadow, bro. I'm right where I'll always be. So, Night Maverick, thank you so much for joining us. It's rare that I managed to catch a live stream anywhere, so this has been a real treat. Take care all, and I promise to leave more comments from now on. Oh, Mav, don't worry, buddy. Honestly, it's just been nice to get to know you tonight. That's what I say. I do know not everybody does comment, but it is nice to get to know people a little bit. I think, what was it, when we had one join the other week and they said their name already because they were like, I know you're going to ask. That's just, I suppose that's just me being me. Who's this one? Redoxy TM. Hi. Hi, lovely. I'm not sure I've seen you on here before. I'm not sure I've seen you on comments either. Are you new to our channel? Or like some of our others, just a silent watcher or stalker, as some put it. Rob's suggestion, I am going to move this. Let's see how this goes. Problem is, I now can't see it that well, so you guys might have to tell me how it's looking if I can't see it. I have a trying set that I got today. Oh, lovely. Redoxy, do you have a name you like to go by? Oh, I just someone said Jim. Is it Jim, buddy? Oh, Jerry's off. Take care, lovely. Thanks for tuning in. Andy is up already with his ninja fingers. Okay. Makes me wonder. But yes, Redoxy, if you are new, it's a very big welcome. I'm guessing, are you double O or N gauge? Well, any other gauge is welcome as well, but the more common ones we have on the channel. I know, Andy, I was thinking that. I was like, what? So if people can let me know how this new view looks as well. Trying is, oh, fair enough, Brian. I didn't know if it was also a different gauge, so they only do double O then. You got your boots on, Andy, he meant. Oh, okay. I'm still confused here. But let's be honest, I'm always confused, so it's not that hard to confuse me. I've just realised I've got my chocolate in the freezer. I have to get that in a second. Yes, you heard it right. I said chocolate in the freezer. I'm not losing it. I promise. Let's see if I can get this a bit nearer for where I am in a minute. I mainly double O, but love M because it's cute. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I'm glad you get it because I'm just lost here. Finiston, what are you, to quote him wrong, Ronald Weasley there? I've just realised, guys, this might not be the best view actually while I'm painting, because all you're seeing is my hand, isn't it? I might move it back for now. Did you melt it first and refreeze it? That's a good idea. Mostly chocolate recombination of chocolate atoms can increase flavour. Huh. No, buddy. It's actually a habit I get from my dad. I've always liked chocolate when it's like been in my fridge, so it's harder. Like I said, maybe it adds to the taste. So I wanted it quickly before I started the live, so I chucked it in my freezer and forgot about it until now. But I get the habit of putting it in my freezer from my dad. My dad is a very big one for that. Over Easter when they were here, he'd open the freezer to find all my dad's Easter eggs in there. Redoxy TM. Bye, lovely. Thanks for tuning in. Short and sweet. Right, I'm going to move this, guys. Just let me know, because, as I said, I've just realised that part. You're not even seeing me. So, again, I still can never make up my mind with angles. I never will. But, It's very cute going to put it with a 00 as a miniature railway. Oh, that's a lovely idea. If we have the room, you never know. Because the problem is, if we go N gauge, I'm going to have to go Z gauge for that. And I know from Trev, it's so difficult to get Z gauge. I know in a lot of Asian countries they can source them, but it's not easy to source them over here. Maybe in a model village. Alex, Cadbury's milk chocolate is set in a way to increase the sound of it breaking. Nice. I can't eat chocolate anymore due to ADHD. It really messes with my brain, all that sugar. Hands that do dishes comes to mind. Yeah, as Brian, I agree. It was lovely to see someone pop in, short and sweet, but hopefully they return. Sounds very interesting, doesn't it, with what they're possibly getting on with. So hopefully maybe they'll return. Mild green fairy liquid. Huh? I fancy some tea gauge as a ride on miniature railway on my 00. I forgot about tea gauge. Harris Tweed, hi buddy, you okay? Feels like I've not talked to you in ages, but I know part of it is just we've not been live. I hope you are keeping well, my love. I know your birthday box, we're still using bits from there. The cork came in handy the other day. Rob said about cork and I was like, we haven't got any. And then Rob reminded me. And I'm the one who's supposed to remember everything. I'm sorry if I set anyone's dogs off with the other ones here. Here is one. If you have modern stone sleeper track, what do people recommend to tone down the grey? Maybe a black wash. Obviously, there are people here more experienced than me, so don't listen to me at all. I'm just playing the guessing game here. I know everyone else likes their black washes though. Harris, yeah, I'm fine working far too hard. Oh, we know that one. Oh, me. I was going to say, forward, see, I predicted it. I was going to say black wash or black dry brush. No, I don't want to use Sleeper Grime from Rail Match. Wait, is that the one I'm using now? Because this... Yeah, see, this Sleeper Grime's a brown. So I don't think I would use that on the ballast itself. It's also quite a thick paint, so if you were going to use it as like a toning down, I think it would need a thinner to it. Because it is quite thick. You just sent me 80s ad. Oh, I won't see it, buddy, until after, but I will take a look. Now you're showing your age, Brian. Yeah, that's forward sleepers, Grace. I think it will look silly. I'm 47, yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't think, as I said, it's quite a thick paint as well, especially when you've just put some on the brush. So I think it would just look obviously painted, like you've just dumped it on there. So that's why I thought, and as Paul has confirmed, like a black wash. Because I was also thinking my arty there, well, how do I tone down a colour? Well, you add black. As I said, obviously there are here that are completely experts. We've not even got that yet. So, you know, I'm just having a guess here. Because it is quite bright. However, once it's dry, it does darken a touch. I have noticed the difference between the dry ballast and once it's been glued up and everything. So that might make a difference as well. But I think people use powders, and because that's the one thing I know we want to look at is that grime and dirt that you get naturally on it. You know, we are lucky. I've got a spare track, and depending at the end of this, maybe a bit of spare ballast to have different practices to see how it'll look. How about a thin wash of Indian ink and IPA for the concrete sleepers? Oh, Hot Dog Andy sniggering. I only tittered, Brian. That was enough. Oh dear. Our mods are arguing with each other. Question is, who's going to ban who first? I don't know if I just told them that they can do that to each other. And I don't know, actually, as mods, can you ban each other? I just get the handbags out. Yes, Paul, you do like your handbags, don't you, dear? Dry brush for ballast with precision paint, sleeper grime, brake dust. Can block but not remove, Grace. Oh, so like block them from a live stream. I think I'd rather use an airbrush for this part because I don't have that much patience for painting each sleeper. Yeah, as I said, it's more of a therapeutic thing for me, I think. We do have a spray bottle of Rail Match. Again, it's one of the bits we got gifted in the scenic stuff. But I'm just enjoying this, taking my time. And maybe it's just because I'm an arty person, I don't know. But I do enjoy it. As I said, it's just that you've got to put your time in and focus. And as I said, you guys seem to enjoy watching it, so it just lets you collect your thoughts, really. And you have to slow down to do it. Whatever way life's been the last few weeks, we've not had the chance to slow down. Oh, that was a big blob. Tim thanking everyone because he's going to try a few of the ideas. Best of luck with it, Tim. You have to let us know how it goes. But that's the other thing as well, guys. When you do the gluing, could you add a bit of black to it then? If somebody knew they just wanted to tone down the colour completely, could you actually add it in saddle? Would that affect the glue? Just a question there, actually, just out of curiosity. There's two birds, one stone as well, isn't it, then? Definitely got the patience to watch, you know. Yeah, it's that therapeutic thing, isn't it? And that's what we're here for, to help each other out. Exactly. This is what we love about the little community here. You know, as it is, just the amount of hints and tips. You know, we've had them from everyone, but during the lives and that, everyone seems to help each other, and it's fantastic. We have Choberton, who was inverted popes. He started up his railway and questions, and like me tonight, asking bits in real time. And obviously Tim's had a bit with his shunting, and it is nice to have that support and the laughs. It's just the community that it is. Right, need to drop off the stream. Catch you later, Grace and Rob. Cheers, you and buddy. You take care, my love. And thank you once again for joining us. As I said, we are going to try and get to watch other people's videos this week. It's just, the signal was diabolical despite being in Luton. And the funny thing was, where we was absolutely diabolical. Not even 4G at times. Or that you've got 4G but you haven't. And yet as soon as you head away from it, you've got 5G. It was just a bit of a dead spot. So, you know, last week when we had the time, we couldn't even watch many. Hello, McFly. Oh, I missed something. Matt's 2 evening. I have the most tedious job going. There used to be a product available which had tiny foam wheel paint applicator on it. Oh, cool. But I can't remember who made it now, designed for this job. That's pretty cool, actually. I enjoy this therapeutic side, but I know some people don't. Have we seen you on the stream before, Matt? I apologise if we have. But if we haven't, a very big welcome to our live streams here. Usually if it's this, we're throwing ballast everywhere. And if it's Metcalf kits, I'm always doing something wrong. So there is always some entertainment throughout the evening. And we must be doing okay if people would rather watch this than like X Factor. So we must be doing something. Although actually, if you compare it to X Factor, no, we're just better than that. No, first time visit. Well, a very big welcome, buddy. It is lovely. As I said, we've seen the last few streams, we've managed to get some new people watching, and it's great. Are you UK or are you abroad, lovely? Because that's the other thing. I think one stream we had loads of different people from all around the world. I must do a day stream at some point as well for some of our earlier ones. Again, there's just spanners gone in the works. We've done a few that have gone later, but maybe at some point I should have a decent sleep and really go later. Just to get our ones from abroad. Yeah, I kind of do like a night one, like proper night one, just to see. Maybe like a tree and get out of it. You can mix paint with glue. Just make sure you use water-based paint for most glues and oil-based paint with oil-based. Otherwise, you get a big glob of unusable stuff. Marin, hiya, lovely. You okay? Southeast UK. I'm a subscriber but never been around to catch a live stream. Well, that's fantastic, buddy. I know we get a few that don't always get to catch it and they're watching it back. So hopefully you enjoy the experience of live time and the little community that's here. I know it's not the same watching it back as watching it live and being able to chat with everyone. So hopefully you enjoy the experience, my love. The Southeast was my end of the world back in the day, so. it's great that we are managing, you know, people managing to get to see us as well. So Choberton, did I say your name 3 times? Oh dear, he's appeared, guys. Hope you're keeping well anyway, buddy. Everyone on mobile, so limited communication. Right. I get that, buddy. So, obviously, I'm coming up to this point that... No, I can't, actually, because I've got to go away over there, haven't I? I will move me behind, because I need to make the next bit. And I shall lose the camera as well. Because, obviously, this bit here, at the moment, we're not going to ballast. Just because we don't want it just completely all falling off the side for now. So we will be going back to that with whatever we're going to use. What are you looking for? My horses. You just made my horses full, guys. Cheers for welcome. Seems like a friendly bunch here. Matt, you know what? It is a fantastic little community on here. I absolutely love it. You know, it's... Everyone says they look forward to the live streams, but we do as well, because it is such a laugh. And there's help for people if they need it, but we don't just talk about trains. We go to TV programmes and all sorts, so... Hopefully you enjoy it, buddy. Oh, interesting. Okay, guys. Well, you might hear Rob's put the... Oh, you're not? Then isn't it not going to go off? Marin's coming in as well.
Hello.
We've got, Matt has been a viewer but never managed to catch a live. So we've got a few more new ones today that...
Someone's into necrophilia, that's their option.
Yeah, and you obviously get the comedy as well.
It's ambulance, it's the sixth sense of humour.
Yes. Hello everyone, thank you for warm welcome. Choberton, you've been on it before.
Brian trying to pretend to be a newbie.
No, Choberton. It's Tony.
Tony's pretending.
Don't do it like whose stream is it? Bless his heart. He was getting really confused between us and Choberton actually. Who is it that usually oh, Alan. At night when he was like RGJ trains is Tony? And Choberton, it was we're all trying to tell him, bless her, don't start that again.
Oh, as a point, I've just I saw Any Rails mentioned. Someone mentioned a Mac version of a Mac similar program to Any Rails. Can someone please remind me?
Oh, we're making him laugh already. I've just had a laughing face, so we must be doing something right. How is the view for you there, guys? Obviously, it's a constant move around with the camera, so because it's on the legs rather than the holder, I'm obviously limited to how far in I can go. I might do it up to here and then let it dry. So anyway, guys, who's looking forward to Barnabas getting back to his lives as well?
Probably everybody will probably stick aside of your work.
Yeah, they won't tune in anymore on a Tuesday. They'll watch his live and then go to bed. I've missed seeing them, to be fair. It's...
Oh, no, she's back on the bench. Where's Chris? I know Chris is in dock as well. I think it's everyone, haven't they?
Oh, can you check the RGJ's email, please? Because I know someone was going to maybe see about that layout. I've gone blank on the name, so I don't know if they're in anymore.
2 seconds.
And I said that they said, how can they show it? They'd love to show it. And I said, well, if you email it, that's a way, if they want it shared, that we can get it shared.
936 ain't up either.
So I'll be seeing Barnabas Jason tomorrow. Ah, give him our love and a hug from us, please, buddy.
That might be a bit weird.
What?
Who said it?
Brian.
Well, why would he give Jace a hug?
Because I asked him to.
Yeah, but that's...
No. He has a missus. He knows what it's like. Yes?
Depends where they are. If they're meant on a crowded plate, you know, it might be... Hello? Well, whatever.
I don't know. It could be for Brian's OnlyFans.
That's mine and Brian's OnlyFans.
Oh, Jason might be taking over.
Jason can get lost. It's mine. I set it up.
Brian, did I thank you? For what? Just for being Brian. Yep, exactly. That's me. I would like to share my experience with you. Stephen B, thank you, buddy. Have you sent it over to the email? Because then Rob can get it uploaded. I'm so sorry. I am awful with names. It does take a good while for them to sink in. But I knew someone I just couldn't remember the name. But yeah, as I said, if you send it over to our email, Rob can access it and then share it out. Because that's actually Simon Jensen came on to our light. Haven't got the email address. If you head on, unless anybody's got it there to hand, if you look back at our Z-Gauge video, we did put it in there at the end and in the comment, the description, I think. Because he was looking for Z-Gauge and we'd obviously said if anybody knows, email us. So it is on there. Do you know it?
What?
I can't remember the email address.
Ours?
Yes.
RGJtrains@outlook.com.
Oh, okay, there you go. rgjtrains@outlook.com.
I just flashed up again about Finn.
No.
I don't know if anybody's seen the news in the last 24 hours or is aware of police dog Finn, who some years back was viciously attacked and stabbed several times.
Wasn't it during COVID?
And he was the creator, his owner David was the creator of Finn's Law, which basically protected the rights of all serving police animals. I followed his page for some time on Facebook, and sadly last night police dog Finn passed away, which is a damn shame because, well, he was the icon for getting service animals protected.
Yeah, and you go to America and the dog's injured and they're airlifted.
Yeah, well, the laws they have in America are only slowly coming through to the UK.
No, I know. Oh, hopefully, if that email gets sent, it can actually be something we can talk about while I'm waiting for this to dry.
Just check I've got it on my phone. I think I have. Let's have a look.
So yeah, if anybody else fancies sharing the progress of their layout, if you want to send it as well, maybe we could do like a little segment tonight as a break while this dries.
Well, as usual, our mods are more than welcome to share train-related YouTube channels, if they may, please. And also someone, including Brian, share the link to Brian's Facebook page, Minneton Central.
Yeah, it's where the community is outside of our lives and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
So yeah, any and all train related YouTube channels. And Paul, that's why I just come downstairs, to be honest. because it's just flashed up on the news here of an ongoing incident in Trevor Veail. My former colleagues at RNLI Trevor Veail are, I imagine, are part of that search, but I've just checked both the boats are actually on shore. There's no sign of Rescue 936, which is the Coast Guard helicopter. All they're saying they're dealing with a police incident. Obviously, that's, you tend to hear of these and you see them on Facebook. Oh, what's going on? And people see police cars and fire engines and demand to know what's going on. We've got no idea. No doubt it'll be in the news the next couple of days. Hopefully it'll be good news rather than bad news.
No news is good news, as they say.
But yeah, there's nothing in the news yet. Nothing in the news yet as to what's happened. Just says an incident.
But yeah, as regards to like links as well to pages, I know there are a few people that sell things or connected with people that are. Obviously, if it's something you would like to share, if you could obviously let us know, and maybe every few lives we can do like a links for that as well. Obviously, it's not something that we want to fill up normally.
No, it's about doing what Jason did for us, isn't it?
No, I mean selling pages and that, obviously, not their Facebook, not their YouTube for their layouts.
Oh, right, yeah.
But obviously,
we don't want any links to our OnlyFans pages. But yeah, any train-related channels, especially the newer guys. Excuse me, that's me playing with pegs. Especially the newer channels, the channels with lower numbers. We were given a massive boost by Jason from Barnabas, and we like to do the same on every live.
Yeah.
So mention your channel, one of our mods will make it into a clickable link, and everybody else, if you wouldn't mind going to those channels and clicking like and subscribe, please.
But in regard to sales, you know, if we can support local and that, but it's something that obviously if people can speak to us before, isn't it? And we do every now and then. Yes, this has got to dry now. Stephen, are you sorting it out, my love? Sorry if I'm rushing you there. I just want to make sure we get it all. That's all. Simon, Grace, tell Rob that there is software like AnyRail called Rail Modeler Pro for Mac. It has a good review, but I haven't tried it. Ah, got it. So, Stephen, let us know when you've sent that email, please, buddy. I remember Shame. Imagine us with guns. Oh, yeah, it's awful, isn't it? I am kind of glad we have that law. What's your email address and I'll send my first design. Ignore my... Oh, that's Simon. Roberto. Oh, no. My channel is per my username, MattMads. Not updated for a while, though. If one of our mods wants to share Matt's, if they wouldn't mind, please. Brian, I've got to dash or bye for now. Bye, Brian, buddy. Hope it goes well. Tomorrow, is it your exhibition? But I hope it goes well, mate. So, we just got to keep a lookout on my emails for a minute, haven't we?
Yeah.
And just come away just because I'm just getting this brush washed out, because obviously the next bit is ballast. But I have to leave it a couple of minutes just to make sure that's dry, because again, I don't want that getting on the ballast. Thank you for that, Brian. Sorry, fell asleep on the chair. It's been a long day. Stephen, no worries, buddy. I'm surprised I'm not falling asleep and another day's falling asleep on the lives. You might want to take the @ symbol and use the word @ instead at Simon Jensen. Okay, that's not
Yeah, it just... It does get picked up by YouTube.
What?
Sometimes they can take it as spamming, can't they?
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, to those new ones that are watching tonight, you'll find there are a few of us out there, not many, that really don't mind helping other newer channels. when it comes to creating subscribers.
Well, it's how we got to where we are.
Aye.
Even though at one point we didn't even know VX Barnabas Junction was. So that's how it started for us, Matt, is we'd started YouTube and then one of our videos just massively jumped and...
We got comments.
Yeah, come from Barnabas Junction.
Who's Barnabas Junction?
Couldn't even find his YouTube at first, could we?
No, we took some hunting. I think it's more to do with the fact that we weren't spelling it properly.
And now I'd like to think that we see him as a good support and he's now as a friend, isn't he? You know, we've actually managed to meet up with him, bless him. He came to where we were working one day because it was an open event. He didn't obviously turn up to a closed off event like. It was one where it was a members of a public event. But he turned up and just to meet us, bless him, so...
No, I met him before that.
Oh yeah, you met him actually at the show, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I didn't meet him till that. But it's the fact he still came and... You know, just so I could meet him, wasn't it? Are you using like gmail.com? No, I think that's Tim talking with someone else. If you are, then it will be a treat. The domain is a link and block you because you don't have permission to post links, Simon Jensen. Now it works. It's no email for the coming YouTube. Simon, you're starting your YouTube. Brilliant. You have to let us know when you set that channel up, including...
Oh, we got permission to do it. That's awesome, because he was going to go to the other members and ask about it.
Oh, for the Christmas build?
No, for the layout, that massive
Oh.
layout. Simon's the one with the layout that you've got to travel over there and do all the ballasting for.
Yes, but Simon's also the one who... No, I thought that was... That might...
Doggies.
I wonder what that was then. No, Simon is also one who put on Finneton's page that he's got permission to do a Christmas one at the shop he works at.
Oh, cool.
And make it bigger every year. I think so, anyway. That's where I haven't watched Jason for a while. I must catch up. To be honest, Matt, he has been taking a bit of a hiatus. This is why on Tuesdays, when we have been going live, I've been taking his spot. It's kind of something... The first live I actually went on was the same time as him after he got people to come over to us. So it's become a joke. And then he was ill, I think, once. And I said, did he mind if I went earlier? And he said, no, go ahead. Because when he's back, I'll go live after him. But he just said while he was away, if I take his time slot. So he has actually been away. He's done a few videos. And I know he did do a live the other...
He's done quite a few lives from the crew line, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done a few off his own layout. But he did one on his layout the other day, which I haven't had a chance to watch yet. But that wasn't part of the series. I think that was just a live. I know he's got quite a lot on at the minute.
He just likes a break every now and again.
Yeah. We have a break and it's an unplanned break.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm doing a massive layout and a Christmas layout for a garden shop, but I don't work at the shop. Oh, sorry, buddy. I thought you worked there. That would be a dream, wouldn't it? You're working at a shop and you get to work on a model railway as part of your job. I'd love that. I was looking in my crystal ball. But yeah, definitely, Simon, when you start that new channel, please let us know and we'll obviously share that one out as well. Because that is something I think after a few people have seen your videos, everyone's going to look forward to that. He's got a massive layout. Oh, let's start. I'm just going to check on the paint. Because the issue is, because I'm missing that gap on the... Let's see how that's drying. It's still a little bit damp up here. So I don't want to start it just yet, guys. down here is dry, but I painted that so I don't forget it.
Yvonne, some people often look down on cleaners if they have no goals, no qualification, no drive, but they are the foundation to any business, regardless of if they have those things previously stated or not. Without cleaners, workplaces fall apart, especially in times like these. Let's hear it, the cleaners. Ain't it the truth?
Very true. Kitchen staff, porters. Right. I'm not sure you can see it yet, but I have done the basics, but the channel name will be SJ Train World. Oh, look forward to that, buddy. We checked with Brian, but he might even let you post the link on his page. I'm not sure, but I could maybe ask him and let you know. Right, all right. Oh, one of my high school friends and neighbour is in town. Haven't seen him in 40 years. My mum, sis and I are meeting him for dinner. We'll be leaving in about 15 minutes. Have a good night, everyone. You enjoy, lovely, and thanks for tuning in across the pond. I work for the real railway and come home to make the smaller stuff. Busman's holiday. Brilliant. Are you on mainland or underground, buddy, being in the south? Yeah, exactly. Tim as well, let us know when you purchase first. So I think quite a few people are going to look forward to that. Yeah, this is taking an age to dry because it's this bit here. It's all along here. Might get the fan and see if I can... It's a bit cooler in here tonight, so it is taking a little bit longer actually to dry. We're supposed to be getting a heat wave apparently. Not sure about that. I'm just fanning it to try and dry it a bit quicker. So I think I'm probably going to start from about here. Sod's Law, that's where the paint's still wet from. Get the hairdryer out, it's upstairs. Main line in a depot. Oh, cool, buddy. Let's rub back with the washing. Forgot to get the washing in. Oops. Yeah, that must be something, isn't it, after seeing people after 40 years. It's great when you get those moments, isn't it? Just seen a bit of paint there. I got it off while it's still wet. It's always sod's law, isn't it? The bits you want to dry. You've sent one. Okay, buddy. Rob's just getting the washing in. We forgot to get in. I think he will return. If not, I will drop into him. I don't know if he's left his phone in here. Oh, he might go upstairs. I'll keep an eye in. And this is, guys, welcome to the live of actually watching paint dry. Instead of ballasting at the moment, it is literally watching paint dry. Gotta go, but sure to look out for your lives again. See you all. Matt, thank you very much for tuning in, buddy. We do try Tuesdays at the moment, 7 o'clock starting roughly. We try and go on till about 9. It's usually longer. When Jason is back, it will be about 9 after he's finished. And Saturdays are the same. Have a look in our communities tab as well, because we tend to post there as well as our Facebook page. So people try and get a little bit of a warning. But again, with work, sometimes it doesn't go to plan because we get called out last minute. Bernie Walker was at Dynamo of promotion. Too bad he's not with us anymore. Oh, we're getting there slowly. I never thought I'd actually have you watching paint dry. stubborn bits that haven't dried yet. Yeah, sod's law. Further bits up's now dry. Brilliant. We'll hopefully see you all then. Brilliant, Matt. If you do want to watch them back, I know it's not the same, but we do make sure they upload after as well, so you can catch them. But Bernie's brother Barry looks like he might take up the reins. Oh, no way. Oh, that's fantastic. A lovely way to honour him, isn't it? Oh, that was something I flicked and I didn't want to. I think the insides are dry now, so I can start with a ballast anyway. Let's see how this goes, guys. Tim, as in, I know it's not only me. It started out as a private layout, but I decided to share it with some friends, so we started a train club, so you all have a part in it. It is really lovely, isn't it, when you've got people to do it with all together. Where am I going to start from? I think I'm going to start from here. As I said, I know I've painted the rest, but it's mainly so I don't forget where I paint. Oh, there was a bit of ballast in there. So I just kind of don't forget where I've already done, so to speak. Totally agree. Hot dog crossways was a dime spent many a time in for small hours on stream, on his night streams at night. It's lovely when people can make such an impact, isn't it? Again, it just emphasises, you know, just how important, you know, the community is. Really, it's heartwarming, isn't it? Right. Stephen, I sent an email but only able to send one picture. Grace, I can send you guys a picture of a layout as it's built in the software right now. Feel free to, Simon. I think Rob is back upstairs at the moment. I don't want to drop into him because Mam will be asleep now. But I'm sure he will pop down in a minute. Yep, there we go, like I predicted, guys. Spilling ballast. If it's not messing up a kit, it's spilling ballast. There's always bits. Yeah, it's been sent on Facebook. Okay, Simon, buddy, thanks for that. As I said, I would drop in, but I don't want to risk waking up Man, bless her, as I'm sure you guys can appreciate. So hopefully he will see it and pop back down. But if not, because obviously I can't message him. Now, obviously, this baluster is good, but going around corners, it can be interesting. It does have, like, little slits in for it. But, it's not always the smoothest, although I'm speaking too soon here, aren't I? I just need to check where it's going and stopping, because I don't want to ballast where I've already painted, where I've not painted. Let's imagine on the right side you can see a lot of trackers like blue is the shadow station with 28 tracks. Where did I paint up to, guys? I should have marked that before I did this, really, shouldn't I? only problem is the noise it makes as well. Ah, no. Oh dear. Yeah, ballast everywhere. Oh, that went well, didn't it? This is why we have two hoovers, one for the track and one that's the dirty one. But hey, would it really be our live without? I'm trying to get a good view for you here, guys, but if you use the ballaster in other direction, you might get better results. Possibly I've used it the wrong way again. Oops. Yeah, exactly, guys. But would you have it any other way if I did a live and something didn't go wrong? Let's be honest. That's, is it part of a chance of a channel? I don't know. I don't know about that, but how is the view for you guys, though? That's what I want to know. And obviously the ruler will be out for this again as well, just to keep these sides accurate. I have. What have you, Mum? I don't know what the delay is where you're at. Oh, any mistakes? Is that probably it is? What was your mistake, having me? Is that what you mean? See, what I am going to do is use my waist ballast into the middle there, because that isn't going to go anywhere. And then the edges I can tidy up and salt. And just hoover up later once it's glued. Oh, I don't know what's happening with that. Oh, it's disconnected again. This iPad does not like the internet in here. So again, if I'm missing any comments, I am sorry, guys. I don't mean to. It is just this internet with this. But at least we can live stream. That's all that kind of matters. I do obviously like to see your comments. I just have to keep connecting again. There we go, I am connected again. Let's see the comments. Over there you see plenty of piles of ballast at the line side. Huh, that's not a bad shout, I can ask Rob. The only thing is I don't know how that's going to be for doing the rest of the work. Get Rob to put a barrier up. Never my mum. I would have never have met Rob. This is true. That's not a bad shout. I don't know if I'll keep it for now, but it's definitely an idea once we've got the bottom down. That's definitely something to think of actually creating another pile of ballast, because you also get the white bags, don't you? Oh, stupid thing. I will message Rob as well to let him know to pop down. Oh, it's not loading. There we go. you can see. I've only used them once and found if you push them forward but spread an even ballast as you go along. Silver brush sweeter. I think it's just because it's a corner, that's all. It works lovely on the thing. Stephen, I don't know if you got my last message. Which one was that, buddy? Was that the email or have you sent a message on here? Because interestingly, my chat with Jason was saying that weirdly, even if I've got it set to all comments, there is still comments that get missed that don't come up on his screen. And so, as I said, please repeat if you think I've missed something lovely. I've messaged Rob, so I don't know when he'll see it, if he's got his phone in his hand or not. As I said, I just can't ping up to him. But I have sent him a message, so he might be down in a bit. At clubs night, everybody will control their own terrain on the phone via Wi-Fi. It will also get computer touch. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, Stephen, I can't access it at the moment, lovely, because I'm using my phone to live stream. Ray, another Ray, got to run, have a good night. Thank you, buddy, for tuning in. You have a good night too. That's still a bit damp, that'll be right. That's the issue if you ballast when it's still a bit damp. Again, I can neaten up in a minute once I've pushed it away from the sleepers. I will get the ruler out. I might have to get rid of some as well. Sadly, email would only let me send one picture. There is also a website you can use to send called... Oh, what's it called now? It's what we use for our wedding photos. There is a site... Well, there's a few different ones, actually, that you can send multiple pictures. It sends you a link. WeTransfer, that's it. That is one if you are struggling for file size. That's another way to send images with the issues of size. I am going to see if I can get my old phone working like I used to live stream. That way it might mean I can have my VAR access. There we go, that's neatened up there. The tweezers are coming out, guys, beware. But that is definitely something I'm going to look at. I'm moving this mainly so I can try and screenshot it. There we go. So I've got that as a reference for ballast. Night, Harris, lovely. Thanks for tuning in, darling. It's always lovely to see you joining in. I know life gets in the way for people. So yes, this bit here isn't going to be glued, but I don't want to waste the ballast. It just saves me having to put it in after. And once the glue is dry, I can even hoover it back up. At 65 last Monday, still catching up with modern technology. We're going to do the same, just safely. Nobody wants accidents. The software we'll use for layout. We had to do the same, and I think works for DCC. Oh, fantastic, but you did just make me swear. I'm going to get told off now. Where's my spoon gone? Help it. And Jerry isn't here. Oh, Pete isn't, or Brian, actually. So, yeah, I think I'm safe. This is when you find out they've been watching it back, and I get told off in the comments after. Now, I'm just going to see the other side, how big of a gap I did here, roughly. Because I've done the other side that's obviously the lines, and I know Rob really likes it, actually, and I like the look of it. But I just want to make sure I'm roughly doing the same kind of a sizing. It's not very much. It's actually a centimetre, or just over from the thing, funny enough. The other side, one side is more than a centimetre, but that's because of, no, sorry, it's not a centimetre. About 3. Yeah, about 3. I've got a rough idea of how far I need to get it out. Again, you don't have to do this, guys. This is just how we've done ours. Yeah, Simon, it's just that joke. There's a few that are very much not DCC fans. We're not doing it at the moment. But there's a running joke that when I say it, I'm swearing because of it. Because of their dislike for it. So that is just a running joke. There's no harm in it or offence taken for it. It's just become a little bit of a joke now. So we can spam DCC as much as we like, Grace. Yeah, this is true. For once, I'm getting away with it. Imagine, I know, I just wanted her to say it again. Well, DCC, DCC, DCC. So, yeah, that's the... It's always good to have the jokes and that, though, isn't it, guys? That's about there. Okay, so I need a little bit more. And you'd be surprised. That's actually about 3 there, so where it's gone. So I do need to take some off the line up here. I don't know, can you guys see that actually? It's just getting a bit difficult because of the holder I've got on of where I can put this tonight. Because looking down might not be the best idea. And I am so sorry, Stephen. I'm not sure Rob is looking at his phone at the minute. I'm honestly not trying to ignore you, lovely, with that. If we don't get it on this one, I can always make sure it's put on the community post or on the next one. I am sorry, darling. I'm not going just yet, but... Marin, no problem, lovely. All the best. Take care, Nanite, and thank you for tuning in. I'm really starting to become at one with my blusher. Different angles and things that I use as to how much I move. There's way too much over here as well. I don't do DCC, the chip. I've only got some on my shoulder. Oh dear. I don't know, guys. What do you think? That angle's a little bit naff, as they say. I don't know. Is that swearing or is that just struggling to find you the best angle tonight? But by the time I take the tripod off, it might make you guys feel dizzy as it does. Stephen B. I am sorry, sweetheart. Hopefully you might see it before I finish. It's not usual. I think he is just very tired. It's been, again, a very busy week, and he does all the driving as well. And yesterday was anything far from an easy drive back. Oh, my pencil battery's low. That makes a difference. Yeah, does anybody even know the name of those like big white bags that builders use? Because that contains bits as well for the tracks, doesn't it? That just get left there. Because builders are either on the job or... I'm really fed up with this tonight. Again, I'm not meaning to miss comments. This is just not liking me. I'm back again. Ah, here we go, Stephen. No, it wasn't Rob. It was the Brawley. That was a bit... I thought that was Rob coming then. Again, I'm just making sure it's all clear of it, mainly because when the glue goes down, I don't want it to glue any of those bits down either, but not that it'll be that hard to. Bulk bags, that's it. That's a good job I read that the right way and not as something else. He might be sleeping off that drive. Yeah, this is the thing. It's, you guys have known when we've drived it, we don't see an ear of him. The next thing he comes out and he's had a sleep. So really, it could just be he doesn't want to listen to the drone of my voice. Now you need a little dustpan and drum and brush. Yeah, this is very true. I should make one. Right, it's late. I'm going to bed. Night, everyone. Night, Tim. You take care, my love. Obviously, I will do the check again. Just see how many people are thinking of staying up or heading off to bed. Just so... Do I continue for a bit, guys? Or do we call it a night? Just what are people's thoughts? Let's get this flattened so I know how much I need to get rid of. Obviously, this here is way too big at the moment. That is not staying. When I put the ruler from here, it's about 3 centimetres out. I've done on other bits of the layout. So I am just going to try and keep it the same. I know different areas you won't really notice, but I could do with some sleep myself. Andy, no worries, lovely. If you are struggling to stay awake, at least I know if you don't say goodnight that you've already fallen asleep. I know my voice drones everyone to sleep. You'll wait until we head to Stephen. I could be here all night. No, I just like to check at this time of night just how people are feeling. Two hospital visits today. I'm wilting. Oh, geez, Andy. and catch you up on email. I hope everything is alright though, buddy. Oh, sorry for you. I'd love to say yes, but no worries, Andy. I know you are usually like me, the night owl usually, so you head off to bed. Lovely. You've got a lot going on in your life as well. I do know that and appreciate. So I won't take offence, I promise. No, I'm not loved anymore. Nobody wants to watch it. I don't blame you though, Ballas will probably send me to sleep. Alright, I think we're starting to get there. Again, corners are so misleading. Because you think, oh, it's not the same, but it actually is. I should actually check to do it if we're going to do it realistically, what the kind of width it is between actually the ballasting and the rest. If anybody knows, I'm excited to see the ending of the pile. Yeah, because I will use a few bits here and there. Actually, that's the point. Let's get me trusty ruler out. No, we're not quite 3 there. So again, it's not getting it exact, but I don't want to be completely over. Night, night, Andy. You take care, darling. Yeah, I think I'm getting pretty good at this, actually. Roughly. I say roughly because there are a few bits that need a little bit of go. I'm actually going to nick a bit more from that pile. Driving anywhere around my neck of the woods is a right pain. All the roads are either being dug up or full potholes. Cars don't need MOTs to see if they're fit for a road. Because the road ain't fit for cars. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? We're supposed to have cars that are fit for them, but if the roads aren't, it's a bit of a joke, really, isn't it? Right, that was over there. But I really do like this ballast idea, actually. A pile of ballast. So I think I'll have a word with Rob, actually. Maybe not in this position, because obviously this is towards the Heritage Centre, so you'd think this they would make an effort with. Of it all being clean and tidy. That's why the tunnel entrances are probably a bit tidy the most. Because you'd think normally if it's like a heritage line or a special like museum kind of place that they would keep it done up. So might not here, but it's definitely an idea. Maybe up at the other corner actually. Had to do away with space because you only get 200 in chat. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean too hot? Did I just see a scroll or something there? You should have your rest because you're fiddling. Me, Stephen? Oh, I always fiddle. That's normal for me. I always do it. You might see videos of me. I think one where I actually have a brush in hand. And I'm constantly there fiddling with it. I cannot keep still. There we go. Getting there. Just the... No, that looks different. It does not look even. I think I've now done too much on the other side, to be honest. Oh, I might have even done too much on this side. Oh, might help if I have the ruler the right way round. Yeah, we are just over. I thought that looked a bit wide. It's quite a bit. Again, I can pile that there and it can go on with the next lot. I'm off for the night. Have a great night all. Simon, buddy, you take care. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. And honestly, let us know when you get that YouTube up and running. I think there's quite a few people here that will head over. That's not moving at all. Ah, there's a wood chip there, that's why. That looks better. Panic then. Me, Will, sorry. It's always a good time here, so keep up the good work. I'll inform you guys on Facebook before I start. No worries, buddy. Thank you. Stephen Cameron, getting near bedtime. Good night, all. Take care, lovely. I think quite a few people are flagging tonight. Usually Saturday nights, everyone's like, yeah, I'm up for it. Has it just been one of those weeks for everyone, eh? Again, blaming internet. It says it's still connected, but it isn't. Let's see what happens with that. That looks a bit better. Obviously the problem is once the glue goes down it's going to be a lot harder. I can add on. It's just like anything, isn't it? It's easier to add on than it is to take away. Especially when it's glued and hard all together. Ah, you can't because you... How is everyone signal-wise? Because it's coming up different on the iPad, so I just want to make sure no one's having issues with viewing here, guys. I need something else, actually. There we go, join straight away. There we go. See you next time I'm off. Stephen B, take care, lovely. I said I had a signal there as well. I do apologise that we haven't been to share it, buddy. We can put it on the community post or wait till the next live. It's up to you. As I said, I'm kind of assuming Rob might have gone to sleep because he's usually active on the chat when he is awake upstairs. So I do apologise for that, buddy. That's all right, Mum. I just wasn't sure because the iPad was saying I had no internet for some reason. It's really on its way out. I think it just doesn't like the Wi-Fi. I didn't tell you, Mum. I panicked the other day, actually, with my drawings because the screen was all flickery. And I panicked and I'd lost everything. So, we've got quite a few heading off. What do we feel for tonight, guys? Do we carry on for half an hour or so, or do we call it a night? We do still have quite a few watching. So, obviously, I'm happy to continue on. But if people are starting to flag in, I know people are gutted when they have to go, so... a bit more there, I thought so. I have to be careful here. And get these bits there by the sleepers. It smells like someone's having a bonfire. Night, Mum, and night, Dad. I'm assuming, Dad, I haven't seen your message, so... Okay, how have I managed that? I'm over there, but I'm not over there. Just makes sense. I'm afraid that I was a naughty boy and sneaked off a while ago. Grace just come back to see if you were still going. No worries, buddy. Honestly, it's, as I said, we know people sometimes pop in to say hello, watch the whole thing, pop in and out, or don't watch it at all, but just listen. So it's very relaxed here, buddy. You should know that. I'm not offended. Don't worry. People have lives, you know. Or am I supposed to say, no, everybody must sit and watch this? I can't say Ballasting is the most exciting to watch after a while, so obviously we'll try and change it up as well next time. Because I don't know if people are getting fed up of seeing me ballasting now. Maybe try and get some more done this week once we've done some filming for new bits. Oh, that went everywhere. Oh, I hear doggy footsteps. Hey, baby. Oh, the only problem where I've created these piles is I am literally having to add one by one. Because I daren't ruin those piles. And there's just a few bits where the cork is, because it's not obviously a nice drop. Well, it's literally a drop, isn't it? It's, oh, And Sod's Laws, it's a smaller bits of ballast. I'm just trying to fill in. Yeah, it's probably a bit too finicky, but I know it annoy me if I just see that little bit of cork at the end of it. You know, when we've put everything away because we don't need it anymore, and now I can't pick up the ballast. There we go. Try and put that in there. Sorry. Yeah. No, just gone 11. Oh, bless her. Maybe she'd had something funny when she's been out. No. No, quite a few people still watching her. Oh, she's gone. Mama's gone. So, it's just these real finicky bits. I think because I've not got the edge, it's no idea where that went. Because I'm creating the edge, I really can't move bits around that easy without losing the edging that I've created. Or at least when it's a stand against, it's a lot easier. Now, I've not had any comments come through. I just want to check. I know, obviously, not everyone comments, but we've gone a little bit quiet, so I just want to check that people are still getting this and it is still coming through. Ugh. Still here. Oh, brilliant, Paul. Maybe there's just people relaxing into the that. I do wish you could have music on though. That would give something to the atmosphere, wouldn't it? Oh, I might have to go and help Mum get the dog in, guys. Some reason at night time she doesn't like listening to Mum. The amount of times she's just like, yeah, get her in for me. Oh, you can only just see that, actually. I've just realised that. I do apologise, guys. See, as I've just shown there, because of this big step, it just is so not easy to cover. These are just not picking up. Oh, it never goes where you want it to, does it? There we go. That's where I wanted it. So are people planning to get on their layouts this weekend, or are people having a bit of a chill, different weekend? Go there. Ballast just doesn't behave how you want it to, does it? Be interesting to see how they do it in real life and just don't care, do they? There we go, back online. So, is getting to the point I might call it a night though. Does feel like a typical kind of moment. If I can get this cleared, because it's not actually looking too bad. And then that can dry for the next bit. Hopefully the next live as well will be back to the kits. I've got a new one to build. I said hopefully I will do a time lapse of the add-on to the mainline station as well. Considering you guys have already seen the mainline station, I don't want to kind of bore you with the same kind of thing again, so. Although I suppose I'm ballasting again, which is the same thing. So I don't know if people want to say goodnight to each other. Although I'm not sure we've got as many talkers on here at the moment. But yeah, this is the point I might just say to what kit are you building next, or is it a spoiler? Oh, it's definitely a spoiler, Andy T. You should know me better than that. Hoping to get most of the rest of the work done on the second embankment done tomorrow. Then all being well, should be going away to visit Mark at Hemel Down Model Railway next week. That sounds absolutely fantastic, actually. Because is he down south as well? Hemel Down is, isn't he? No, is he this one? Oh, I find it so hard to remember where everyone's from. I do lose track. I get it so completely wrong. But yes, I would say it's not a big kit, the next one, Andy T. Thought I'd catch you off guard there. Nice try. I'd say it's a big, but it's not massive, so it's not the castle. I think everyone's just like, oh, is it the castle every time we say a new kit? I'd love to have that kit, but I certainly ain't got the pennies for that at the moment. Especially all that comes with it. That's definitely a later stage, I think. But, no, completely missed it there. Completely knocked it all. I actually took a picture, funnily enough, again, I didn't post it. But I did take a picture of the setup. I've tidied it all up, ready for going away. And the kit is there. I was going to post it, but as I said, signal was just not our friend while we were away. It was awful. Sometimes there was absolutely nothing, despite the phone saying you had 4G. I love it when that happens. But, yeah. Flymo, hey Adam, you okay, buddy? Been watching in my wings, as it were. RGJ's give him a hand a rest. Not a problem, buddy. As I said, we know some people do talk, some don't. Mark 2's in Buckinghamshire. Grace. Sydney, hiya, buddy, you okay? Flymo, apologies for not indulging tonight, but a great session, folks. Thanks, Flymo, buddy. I know it gets busy, isn't it? I just wanted to check, really, you know, kind of who was around. So if it was...
Excuse me. If your feet wet, damp, and I haven't been early, wait for you. Please, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Oh, unfortunately, we had a poorly putty cat. It's been a little bit pukey. Some man was just telling me that my feet feel wet, bless her. I mean, at least I'm not the one going up and treading on it. But yeah, that's the only reason I was moaning about comments, was I noticed we've had a few drop-offs of numbers as well.
Oh, close in.
Yeah. Fly. Oh, cheers for sharing that one again, buddy. I'm sure whatever it is will be great fun and always have mini RGJ train moment. Oh, yes. I think we've gained 2 different ones now, though, haven't we? We've had on the layout build, Metcalf, and there's always a fail at least once. Whether it's spilling the ballast everywhere, or whether it's gluing the wrong bit on a kit. And although I'm looking forward to using that glazing glue, actually, now that I've got that. So we should see how that goes. And sod's law, it's thinner. It'll be thinner windows, probably, because I don't think there's many kits that have the thicker ones. So it'll be interesting to try that. But with doing the... let's try and get that out a bit more. With doing the... Oh, crikey. The extension to the mainline station, there is the thicker glazing, so it'll be interesting to see how that fares up as well. You have to do bloopers video for Xmas. Yeah, this is true. That's not a bad idea to like compile it. I think you can save clips as well. So yeah, I think I need to look back at moments where things have just not gone right. I think my best one's got to be that first time I used the rocket glue, you know, Paul. And there was me, oh yeah, I'm dubious to use it. I'm dubious. Okay, I'm going to go and do it. And what did I do? I stuffed up the first time using my rocket glue. I should have maybe tried it with easier instructions. That was just sod's law. But yeah, I might look at getting clips up. There is no wrong way. There is only your way, and love watching and learning and chatting in my wonderful streams. It's appreciated, Andy, it is. You know, we are loving this journey. Like I said, it's been so frustrating not getting back to it because we've had work and life and things. We've actually really missed it. So it's definitely... I think that little stretch is done. 1 or 2 bits that I've just seen. But yes, I think we are ready to glue this bit down as well. A tiny bit that I need, it doesn't go there. Oh, you've looked back, Adam. Great photo portrait of yourselves, Grace. A fine portrait of you both, and I dare say the other photos are as stunning from earlier. Thought I'd say the other photos. Oh, have you seen them all? I'm not sure. No, it's quite funny. We've not posted all of them, actually. There's a few funny ones like me trying to grab his butt, but you know, it was just really sweet of them. But you can tell that we're a bit like nervous in front of the camera. You know, we're so used to being behind it, so it was definitely funny seeing it on our faces. I've got a bit of green in there, which maybe I should have kept in there, but it would have annoyed me too. I have bits like that. I'm just being very careful here because it's getting near the edge. But it is appreciated, Adam. As I said, it's kind of become a new favourite one. But I joke to Rob, I say every time or at something like that, I'm never dressed up. Places that you dress up. And there's me in work uniform or just like a suit, because like the weddings when we're shooting. I can't actually remember the last... Oh, I can actually. I think it was before I moved to Wales. That was the last time I went to a wedding dressed up. There we go. Seen that one. No, just for one, but I was listening. Sorry if that sounds weird. I hope not. Just need to... I'm out sometimes. That's not a problem. That's really... Looking really good, Grace. Outstanding job. Thank you, Sydney, buddy. Let's get the IPA spray and glue this over here, because I didn't move that all over with me. Get this sprayed up and done. I know it's not as easy to see with the angle because of the change of height as well. Sorry, not the change of height, but because of where it is. I don't know how that's probably a better look of it, actually. But, yeah, I think this is the only point. There are certain parts in the layout now that I will have to be in my naughty corner. And to be honest, it's probably not good to video all the noises I'll be making. And my back cracking and things like that, so... I think that's the problem. So anyway, Adam and Sydney, how are you both doing? I'll just catch up with you both. Although, talking earlier of weathering, I am half tempted to try this. As I said, we do have spare track that I can maybe ballast it up and practice. Oh, I didn't realise I could zoom out. Did not know that. Oh, that's why it's disconnected. Oh, one of these days the iPad's going to behave. It's not one thing, it's the other. At least I can still live stream, so... That is the main thing. Yeah, great progress tonight. Most contrast. I've got half an oval. Yeah, this is true. I hope you're both well too. We're alright, Adam. It's just been another long week with work. So next week we're kind of taking it easier. You know, we're both gutted that we haven't been able to get on the layout. And, you know, I think this week we're really going to try and, not just for the content, you know, I think some people worry that we're just like, we have to get it on YouTube for the content. But we are really enjoying the process, and it's just we've missed this therapeutic side. It's just been so busy for weeks. What with parents' healths and everything like that, and family and work. It's just been manic. So next week we're planning. I say planning because you know what our plans are like. But we're definitely hoping to get on with the railway a bit more. There's so many things that are like half done at the moment. It's unbelievable. And so many things I'm stuck on what to do. So I'm hoping like a week of being in it, the inspiration will hit. Why is this not out? There we go. come on, give me enough. Let there be enough. Yes, there was enough. Brilliant. And I actually went up right to that sleeper that I painted. I was worried about that. So I was actually very lucky with that. LOL, see press for details. What's that on? Is that on the description? Oh dear, that's so funny. That wasn't on video. I just well, there was literally nothing left in the syringe. And I've out of habit just clad it shut. And yeah, PVA's just squirted out. I'm so glad it's only PVA, otherwise I'd be panicking there. I'd be like, no. There we go with that as well. But I will fill it up just for the rest of it. Doesn't spraying up my rails cause them to rust? Sydney, this isn't water, this is actually IPA and a bit of fairy liquid in. And then what I always do, I'm losing my voice now. What I always do is I always wipe the rails after. That's just a habit I've got into, just so the glue is out the way, to be honest. But I do always just give them a wipe when I've finished gluing, just to get anything off there. Because obviously the rails haven't been running because they're still taped up with the hill. So that's kind of a job for this week, I think, is getting that hill looking a bit more so I can take all the tape off as well. Yes, I got rid of that and it didn't go everywhere. I'm sure I heard Jason mention that he's doing a 6 to 7 something Tuesday, but I may have picked that wrong. I'll watch for notifications. If he's doing that, I'll drop him a message, actually. I haven't seen his live yet. So I will ask him, because in that case, I will do 8 o'clock then. Take your time. Life comes first and enjoy the journey of building and running your way. I certainly enjoy the journey. Yeah, we're just frustrated because we haven't been able to do it. That's the annoying thing. That's what I mean. Some people may think we're saying it because like, oh, you know, YouTube and everything. But we're just gutted. We haven't... It's that bit of normality. No, Jason's YouTube Tuesday 6 or 7 Tuesday the 1st. So we're starting on the 1st. That's Tuesday, Mark. How? Jeez. I'll double check with him because obviously I do not like streaming when he is after that first time. That was obviously a mistake. And I never want him to feel that I'm just... You know, that was a pure fluke that time, and it's always been the joke between us. But, yeah, I'll find out what time, and then we'll go on after him. Because, as I said, this week we should be home for it, so. But, yeah, guys, I think with that, I am going to look at going. So, Sydney, as you can see here, I do usually do it very carefully, obviously, because I don't want to catch any of the ballast. But IPA, PVA glue doesn't seem to cause issues. And obviously you track clean it anyway, but I do always just rub my finger at the top of the rails once I'm finished anyway. But as I said, you've got to be so careful because if your finger, like I've just done there, catches the ballast, that one's come off on my finger, but sometimes it does move. So I do always go back and just check. Because not only that, the IPA spray sometimes can move bits of ballast. So I do always do a kind of little check just so it doesn't set there. Obviously, you do have to be careful because you move one bit and you can risk moving a load of it. But, you okay? That's what I was going to do. So, yeah, that's... There we go. I didn't want to say anything just so it wasn't coming over there. I only still track, I think, Sydney. All new track is nickel silver. Yes, best check. He did a short live stream off the cuff, as it were. Yeah, he's had a lot going on, so... I can't believe we're coming into August. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Where this year is going. But anyway, guys, I think that is me for tonight. I know it's not as busy as it sometimes is. I think a lot of people are tired. We've still got quite a few watching, so people on their layouts and obviously not chatting, which isn't a problem. But I think I'm going to call it a night as well, because starting up something like that is just silly this time of night with not going on much longer. I'm not going to start a bit and continue. So I'm going to tidy away as I give you all a chance to say goodnight to each other and catch up. And obviously, as I said, I do try and keep an eye on how many are watching, just so I don't cut off too many. But if you leave the chat, I don't, you know, it's just something I keep an eye for, of the lowering numbers as well. It actually helps me figure out when it's caught up. So Brian, good night, lovely. Sydney, Paul, Mark, Adam, and Brian, very good night, guys. And to others watching who are our stalkers, I think that's become a new thing. Good night to you all. And obviously those like Tammy and Ray that have been watching on the layout, so others that are working on the layout as well, good night to you all. Andy T, thanks buddy, and a good night to you. As I said, hopefully some videos this week. That is the plan anyway. But from me to you all, have a very good night. Well, you're probably all going to bed now, although those across the pond aren't, but I am enjoying doing lives from a layout as well as the builds. It's nice to finally get more ballasting done than we were. So as I said, I'm going to keep an eye on numbers now, guys. You're going to hear me pottering around. Unfortunately, I'm not carrying on with any more. It's just to give people a chance to catch up and go. So I will keep an eye on the lowering numbers, as it were. So good night, everyone.